Howdy doody, everyone. Hello. If you've come here for the live core co-stream of things, then you've come to the right place. And John will be here shortly. So give me 1 second. John's coming. Don't you worry your little heads.
Oh, hello, Scott.
Thar he be. Hello.
Thar I be.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah? Yeah?
Give me a little break from baby duty.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
I meant it when I said, here, let me share a screen with you. So you might want to mute the screen I'm sharing, but not me. I don't know if that's even possible.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out in a second.
Yeah, do you got audio going right now?
No, but I'll get you some. Here we go. Why is this muted? Hold on.
Warriors of Sigma, stand with me.
Hear any?
Yeah, I hear Warriors of Sigma. It's not.
Obtaining this power may end up being the reason
It's not. It's not our old pal.
If we can claim it, we can claim
Sigma.
Sigma. What was I saying before? Oh, that you look like your neck was going to hurt if you laid there like that for too long.
Yeah, it probably would have. I didn't. He doesn't stay laying down for that long.
Oh.
He moves.
It was a temporary situation.
Yeah.
So it hasn't started yet. This is just some trailer. This looks like I don't know what this is. A Warhammer thing?
I think so. They said Sigmar, right?
I think they did.
That's Warhammer.
Oh, Realms of Ruin. Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Realms of Ruin. Okay.
Sigma.
You know, if there's one thing we want to do is try to compete with another very popular series of RTSs already being made for Warhammer, and we'll make our own.
Sigma.
Excellent. This is some kind of Call of Duty bullshit. So I'll start this recording. We're here to do some core coverage, John and I. Oh, hi, John.
Hello, Scott.
Of the opener for Gamescom in Cologne, Germany.
By 2035,
which I assume smells great. By the way,
yeah, it's a bit intense, but you know,
sure. But
when
it's
applied
called
correctly. It's nice.
Yeah, when it's called Cologne, Germany, you got to think something smells good. What do we got going here? This looks like they're showing some trailers pre-show here because no Jeff Keighley yet. That's how you know it hasn't started because he hosts everything from now on. That's just the rule.
Yeah.
This looks like
look for him next week on Core as a new host.
It's a Call of Duty-like, perhaps Call of Duty. Probably not because this is future.
I brought my bow. A bunch of people using guns and tech stuff, and then you always have one person that's like, "But I like Hawkeye."
What is with that guy that always brings a bow? No one likes him. No one trusts him. Oh wow! Look at
that guy did not care. An entire roof fell on his head, and he was just like, "I got shit to do."
This looks Battlefieldy. Delta Force. Okay, sure. It's funny. I'm seeing trailers of games I've never heard of, and I thought they would save that sort of thing for.
Welcome back to the GamesCom
and then there's this guy.
Night Live 2023 pre-show, where the minutes are just.
So apparently, this guy does this for 3 years running now.
ONL is about to begin.
They just don't let him out.
They hired him to just sit on his couch and
things I was not
be ironic
about in the pre-show.
I mean, that's fine.
Oh, that's totally fine.
If I could just relax on my couch with all my kitchen supplies in plain view, I'd do it.
I would too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'd do it in a heartbeat. And they'd pay you to do it. So
I'm not gonna begrudge somebody getting paid to sit on their couch. Good on them.
Yeah.
I think, you know, when it comes to a professional look, it's not necessarily it, but they clearly didn't want it.
No, they were aiming for a more casual affair. Ooh, this is Homeworld 3, is it? I missed him saying that. I think we're seeing Homeworld 3, dude.
Is it?
I think so.
I mean, you got big ships with open, you know, pod bay doors.
Yeah.
Stuff flies out of. That's very Homeworld to me.
I'm also getting, I saw the logo, the little triple ball logo looking thing at some point.
I know we were
Didn't they do a homeworld game that was entirely down on a planet?
Yeah, not Arrakis, but it's like that. It's you would hate it. It's all desert.
I hate it in concept. It's like, to me, that's the same mentality as, get this, we just made Red Faction, a game that was praised and loved because of its destructible environments and blowing stuff up.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do any of that.
Yeah.
Instead, we're going to give you a gun that builds things.
My name
All right.
is Imogen Sajet.
They.
Now, I must
That all being said, I understand your core issue.
I am
It was a
Fleeting.
pretty good game. It was reviewed well too. People liked it. Sans of a Caracas or something.
You know what?
And that
They
is
can
it.
do
That's all I
whatever
have
they
for you
want to
here
do.
in the pre-show, which of
It's
course
fine.
means that GamesCom
But like,
opening
it
night
doesn't
live
change
is
the fact that
now
you're like,
mere
remember that
seconds
amazing
away from
space
starting.
combat game we
Thank
made?
You so much
Now
for
it's on
hanging
a
out with me
planet.
here on my
Yeah.
incredibly cozy couch. Enjoy the show.
I think you're right on principle, but they executed well.
Okay.
I have to give them
they
some
should.
credit.
It's the same principle as the Halo TV show.
You're right.
Like, okay, like, yes, a lot of people saw that and said, oh, it's not a bad sci-fi show.
Yeah.
But your job was to make a Halo show.
It's a fair point. How many of these people are German and don't know what Jeff Keighley's saying?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them, but they wouldn't understand.
My gosh, Jeff Keighley is now. This is just who he is. This is it.
Hello,
Come a
Germany.
long way.
Hello, everyone watching live around the world. I am Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the world's biggest in-person video game
Did I tell you the
event,
time I saw him pick his nose at BlizzCon?
2023.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, big old deep pick too. Just digging in there, in between stuff. It was in between
Now,
shots.
this right here is kind
And
of
they
like
all had their heads down. They
ceremonies
were
for
looking at the
GamesCom.
schedule,
It's a
him and,
preview of this
what's her
year's
name?
most anticipated games. We call
And
it
I watched him
Opening
dig a
Night
real
Live.
nugget
And over the next 2
from
hours,
from
you'll get
outside the studio.
exclusive
Jeff
look
Keighley
titles like
does
Call of Duty
nothing
Modern
50%,
Warfare 3,
Scott. It's
No.
all
Alan
in.
Wake
It's all in or
2,
nothing. You're right.
It's all
Assassin's
in or
Creed
nothing.
Mirage, and Mortal
It's not just
Kombat
sneakers.
1.
It's the world's biggest sneakers.
But first,
Look at
we're
his
gonna
sneakers
kick
when you see
things
him.
off with the first new franchise in more than 2 decades from a legendary game studio.
Boy, maybe not
Help
have
us
that
step
horrible
into the
screen
vast
behind you.
world
Holy shit.
Of Starfield. Please join me in welcoming the composer of the game, Inan Zur, for a very special performance.
Oh,
Maestro.
we're going right to
We're
music.
starting with music. That's fine.
I mean, I appreciate. I'm a big music fan. I like it, but not exactly what I'm. Here
Also, this guy does some great music.
for. Do we know him from?
Guys.
What do we know him from? Other stuff?
What has he done? The name's familiar. I know.
We could look it up, I suppose.
Inan Zur.
What's his name? Klingon
he
Zur?
did he did the Fallout music. He did Dragon Age music.
Dude, the Fallout.
Prince
theme is
of
great.
Persia.
All right, sign me up. He's good.
He did the music for an old adventure game that I really liked, Siberia.
Well, Siberia was awesome. Siberia 1 and
Yeah.
2 were good. I don't think I finished them though. Either of them. I don't
A
want to
little
blow your
bit of
mind.
Elder Scrolls work.
Yeah. That would make sense, right?
Yeah.
You're on the Bethesda teat.
Yeah, he's quite good. Quite good.
Is the soundtrack to this movie mostly piano? Or is this just
Movie?
a
This
piano?
game? I don't know,
probably-
maybe. Nothing says I'm in space like piano.
Maybe it's just a piano-ified version of the orchestral song that we'll actually hear. Because, you know, he's there by himself with a piano. He's not going to do the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, look, I saw Soken play some Final Fantasy 14 music on those little adobos things.
Oh, right. That was
So,
something.
You know,
Yeah.
you just do whatever you got.
You do with what you have. That's the lesson. So, Starfield, soon. So, everyone finish Baldur's Gate fast. Hurry up.
I'm getting dangerously close, I think.
I keep hearing that Act 3 is really buggy. Would you agree?
I haven't experienced a lot of bugs. I think it's the weakest of the acts for sure.
Hmm.
I don't think that the setting of Act 3 was a great choice.
It's not super inspired.
I mean, I don't think it's very spoilery to say Act 3 happens in Baldur's Gate. And I tend to like my cities as a place I visit through, not adventure heavily through.
Yeah.
It's just too overpopulated, and there's just a lot of issues, so...
Yeah. Well, when I get there, I will keep that in mind. I'm still Act...
But
I'm Act 2, though.
it's still good. Like, it's still really, really good. Like, saying Act 3 is the weakest act is not necessarily...
Their weakest act is everyone else's best act. That's kind of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, where do you land on live action trailers? Where do you? Where's your
I'll
head on
say
that?
this is streets ahead of the Diablo one they did. This is actually really good.
Yeah, the Diablo one looked like.
The Diablo one is
bad.
one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
It was
This
pretty
is
bad.
okay. This isn't bad.
Yeah, this looks like it could be a show. You know, these are worthy effects. It's immersion-y. He made it home from his trip to space, and she is thrilled about this.
Honey, I'm done playing Starfield. I can now take you to school.
Is Mrs. Masterson okay with you missing a couple of days while I was out saving the universe?
Yeah. That's how I'm going to feel when I see my family. I came back from space.
Starfield is ever so close.
I wish Game Pass
and
would let
Jon,
you
thank
have
so much for that
early access.
spectacular performance.
Bums
We
me
really
out.
Appreciate you coming all the way for this.
Yeah. Look at he's stoked.
Oh, he's stoked. He looks like
What
a
a
fun guy.
good guy.
In just
Yeah.
over a week, fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC. Well, I've been lucky enough to start playing it. Don't be jealous. I'm not allowed to say anything
Then why'd
about
you
it.
say it,
why'd you
Jeff?
say it then?
All right. Well, guys,
What is going on already?
thank you very much, guys. Really disappointed. They're disappointed.
Already
I'm
they're
so disappointed.
psychos?
This is such a special night for so many developers, and it's really disappointing to see someone act that way. But we're going to move right on with the show. We've got a lot of great games to show you.
Wow. We're already at it.
Just
We're
so
already at it.
sad
Great.
to me to see
That
something like
kid's-
happen tonight. We're here to
That
celebrate
goofball
games,
kid
the
is
community,
feeling
and how
bad
much
that he
they
got
mean to us.
upstaged so hard by other
Without
douches.
further ado, I want to move right on with the show because we've got a lot to show you. And the good news, GamesCom, is we have someone very special here who can be here to talk about Starfield. Please join me in welcoming to Opening Night Live in Gamescom for the first time ever, one of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right, Todd Howard, everybody.
You can see
Todd
the,
Howard.
Can you see the
Here comes
adrenaline?
Todd.
You see the adrenaline in him though? Like,
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
had it with this bullshit. He's like, really? Again?
Yeah, Jeff is trying to put it behind him, but he is not a happy person.
Nope. I think Todd's a little bummed too. You can see it in their faces. It's like, okay, but now we have to pretend that shit didn't
Todd,
happen.
thank you so much for coming all this way to Gamescom. We have a lot to talk about.
feel
with
like
Starfield. But first of
security's
all, is this true?
weird.
This is your first ever
They were
time at
so
Gamescom?
slow.
Yeah,
is
don't
my
you see
first
this shit
Gamescom,
coming?
And you
Like-
were right. You said how great the crowd is here, and
Yeah, how great the crowd -3 or whatever that was.
Whatever
and
just
all the
happened.
fans
Oh my
that
god.
come here for the biggest convention in gaming to celebrate
freaking
games.
hate it.
And I figured, it is our first new franchise in over 25
I mean,
years.
what are those?
so
What
if
do
I was
those
gonna
turds
come,
have
it's for
possibly
Starfield.
have to say
Well,
on stage?
we all welcome you to Gamescom.
That's worth
in
even getting up
Germany,
for.
and
Is it just
we're all
trolling?
very
Do you think
excited
they had
to
a
step into this new
mission
world,
like
Starfield.
save the
think of
save the
how
whales?
think of
Early
how
access.
much attention
Straight
the
up,
other
people,
guy
why did you
got,
wanna make
and
this
think
game? Why did
about
you
what
wanna
we've been
create
talking about since it
I
happened.
think like a lot
That's a
of
fair
gamers
point,
out
yeah.
there, we have dreamt
But if
of
they
a
had, like, a
game
real thing,
where
like Save the
we look
Whales
at
or
the
some
skies
shit,
and we can blast off into space
you know,
and explore.
then I could
We
at least
love
go,
great games where you
well, at
can
least
explore
they're
these
douchebags,
worlds.
but they're
We've done, like,
douchebags
the
with a
Elder
mission.
Scrolls and the
If they're
Fallout
just
series,
douchebags,
but we wanted to do something brand new where you could explore
mean, there's no
with
justifying
complete
it, but-
freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always wanted to play. That
One of them was
we
wearing
think
an
a lot of
Austin
people wanted to play as
316
well.
shirt.
It's
I don't know what
that
that is.
dream game.
Yeah, I wish I
That's
could talk about
wrestling.
it, but,
That's
it's
Stone Cold
quite an
back in the
experience,
day.
and I know
Oh,
everyone here is very
Stone
excited
Cold
to
Steve
jump
Austin,
in soon.
because he says so or
We
whatever.
did bring some stuff
Yeah.
to Gamescom to show to fans. I know there's a theater. Tell us. I know you've been,
Todd
sharing a
Howard
little bit
seems
about
like
the
a
game,
guy
but I
who
know
would be
there's a
fun to
lot you
have
want
lunch
people to
with,
discover
you know.
when they play it. what did you bring here to Gamescom?
And just
Yeah,
say,
it's really cool. We've built a
hey,
300
so
person
Fallout
seat
76's
theater
launch.
where
How,
we're
you
actually
know,
showing
what's up
the
with that,
beginning of
buddy?
the
And
game,
you'd say,
and
oh,
you start out as a miner,
one of
and
my
you
great
touch
regrets
this artifact that affects
a
you
man
in
on
some
Earth.
way, where you see a bit into space-time, and then you get to create your own character. Our
Wait,
games
did
are
that guy
about
make that
creating
ice?
and
Did he
being
shoot that
whoever you
ice?
want, and then
Spoilers,
you're
Todd.
off on
Come
adventure.
on, man.
Yeah, no, he's giving it all away here.
Let's talk a little
Yeah.
bit about this adventure. I know, people have been wondering kind of what the main quest line is going to be after you create your character, which is something that I know. I saw even someone on the internet this week created you, I think. Did you see that? Someone tweeted out a picture. They had somehow figured
I
out.
see a lot of things on the internet. I don't know. I'm not sure that's real.
Well, the thing is, I think you could literally create, whoever you want, and then enroll yourself into this adventure. And tell us about sort of how the adventure starts. What can we expect?
Well, you jump off. You're joining Constellation, which are the last kind of group
That's
of
like,
space
Federation,
explorers, like NASA
but
meets
Constellation.
Indiana Jones searching for
Yeah.
these artifacts. But the story
it's
goes a
hard
lot of
to-
places.
here's the
The
thing,
game has
I'm
a
really
lot of
excited about
surprises that we
Starfield.
haven't talked about.
Same.
Bo
I don't
got
wanna
it for
spoil
me
them
for my
here.
birthday.
Oh, he did?
Really
Nice.
happy
Yeah,
with
it's
how the story
awesome
turned out.
little
Oh,
gift from
shit,
the-
you're
from
getting
Bo.
early access on that
Yeah,
bastard
it's,
then.
It's such an epic experience, and you
Uh,
and your team
I don't
have
think
done
so because
much
it's just
for this
it's the
industry,
standard
and,
one.
Oh.
Isn't early
you guys have
access
worked
only for the
through
super
COVID building
expensive
this
You're
one?
right,
and
it's just the
coming on
standard
other
one,
end,
you're right.
We're so
Yeah.
excited.
You pay 30
Everyone
bucks
gets to
extra for
play,
the
so
other one,
thank
then you
for
play
all
for
you've done
play
for our
early.
industry, Todd.
Do they
Everyone,
have
Todd
a
Howard.
upgrade
Thank you.
though?
A path?
wait for
I don't think
Probably.
I don't think Steam does.
Thanks so
Steam's
much, Todd.
like
Really
because I
appreciate it.
checked because I was like, well, what would it be? Because I was gonna buy this
All right,
game.
well,
Bo got it for me. I was
tonight
like,
is
what would it be to
largely focused
upgrade
on
to the
announced games, but we
collectors?
do have a few surprises
And
along the way,
they were
and
like,
next
it'll
is
be
time for
$100.
global
I was
reveal
like, well, but wait a
of the
minute, I
third
already got the
installment of
game, and it's like
franchise
it's
that is
$100.
very
It's $100 bucks.
familiar to
Yeah,
Gamescom
oh,
fans.
F
okay.
off.
Here we go.
So Steam, it's like you either get one or the other. There's no I would like to upgrade.
I'm surprised you're not just going for it on, well, I guess you got it as a gift, so you'd play it there, but
Yeah,
had you not, you could have done Game Pass, I guess.
yeah, I'll have Game Pass. Supermassive games. Do Supermassive again.
Shit. These games, is this the Little Nightmare people? This looks like Little Nightmares 3. I bet you it is. I played the second one of this. This scared the living shit out of me. I couldn't believe a little third person.
Oh yeah, they do a lot of horror games.
Yeah, this has to be that. Yes, Adora,
Yeah.
the Starfield's coming to Game Pass.
It's so funny because you don't look at this and think, well, this will be an effective scary game. Like, it doesn't seem like this sort of game should be scary.
I agree. That's why I agreed to play it, and it scared the shit out of me. Oh, there it is, Little Nightmares 3. 2? 3. Has to be 3, because I played 2. Oh, yeah, it is 3. Yeah, no, you're
That's
totally
right,
right.
Little
You play a little
Nightmares
2D thing, and you
3.
just
And
think,
joining me
oh, a
now
little
are
indie
Corley
thing.
and Lucas
It probably
from
wouldn't
Night
scare
Night
you.
to
You
tell
don't
us
scare easily.
more. Lucas, thank
But
you
it
so
freaked
much.
me
Great
the
to
F
have you
out.
back here at Gamescom
I
to
tend to
announce
freak out
another
more
Little
from
Nightmares.
the
Thank you,
concept
Jeff.
of
Yeah, it's
something
really great to
scary
be
than
back.
something
We're
actually
very
scary.
excited to
Sure.
announce
So
Little
like,
Nightmares
I
tonight.
worry more about
Franchise
that I'm
has
gonna
long
get
history
scared
with,
than
with
I
the show.
actually
I mean,
get
that's where
scared.
we announced the first two games, so for us it was
This
definitely
guy's
Like, I was
getting
really nervous
special
about playing
to
Resident
reveal
Evil
Little
2
Nightmares 3 to
Remake
the
Big
world.
time.
because
Well, we appreciate you
of
bringing us
what
this
I knew
news.
was gonna be
It
in that
looks
game, and then I
incredible.
played it and I was fine.
Yeah, it
Corley,
was
I
all
see-
right
I
once
see
you
we
got
saw
there.
two characters in that reveal
Not me,
trailer.
though.
Can you tell
I
us
was
a bit more
scared the
about
whole time.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Jeff. Hi, everyone.
So are
I'm
you
so
gonna
happy
play
to
this
be here
co-op?
to present you Little Nightmares 3.
Because it looks like that's the thing. Looks
I'd
like
play it with-
co-op is the thing.
I'd play it with you.
So yeah,
I won't play
as
it
you
without
have seen, we have two characters,
friend.
but now you have two players as well. So
I was
you'll be able
thinking
to
you and
play
Carter
both
would
in
be
single
ideal, but
player
I will
or
play
online
Little
co-op
Nightmares
if you
3
want.
with you.
She
Well,
hates
try
scary
to do
games.
this with your
Actually,
friends.
no,
she
I'm,
doesn't
I'm
like it?
sorry. She's opposite of
Now,
me.
I
She
saw a
likes
lot of
scary
cool
games. She doesn't like
places in the
scary
trailer.
movies.
Can you tell us
So
a bit
maybe
about
she
sort of
would,
the,
but
the setting for these two characters?
I
because
don't know.
don't you guys still have to play that Alien game?
Yeah, we need to
Isn't that-
finish Alien Isolation, which we started but never finished. And we
Did
need
you
to-
ever even see an alien in that game?
Oh yeah. Yeah, in fact,
okay.
the last we played it, there was a whole sequence of it dropping through the ceiling and scaring
So
me.
yeah, I can't wait to have you put your hands on the game in 2024.
Excellent. We don't
The
have to wait too
gameplay in
long.
Brothers, that's
2024.
cool. That's the other one Carter and I really need to finish and enjoy is that
Little Nightmares world with something more.
that
Tell us
newer
about
one,
that
the
tonight.
co-op
Yes,
one.
we
What's
have
that
one more
called?
surprise. So
It
in
Takes
addition
Two?
It Takes
to
Two
revealing Nightmares
is an
3,
incredible
I'm
game
very
so
excited
far.
to announce our first
Blown
podcast
away by
series.
It Takes Two. It's
It is
so
called
good. I
The
know,
Sounds of
Janie, we've been
Nightmares,
busy
and
around
it's an
here.
original story. It's composed of 6 episodes. And we are releasing
Carter
the
goes to
first 2
Korea in
episodes
October,
tonight.
so we're trying to get
So
it
you
done
can
before
go
then.
on our
Look at the
website,
reflection on his head. Something's up with that.
I
to
know,
check it out,
that's
and we hope that our
magical,
fans are gonna
man.
enjoy
That's
it.
the littlest nightmare.
Awesome. All right, well, we're very excited to learn more. Thank you, Lucas and Coralie.
Thank you, Jeff.
Little Nightmares 3.
Thank you, Joe. Oh, Jeff.
Next, it is rare when a new studio reveals footage that
Thank you,
leaks
Joe.
over the internet that happened
Thanks, Joe.
back in 2020 with the reveal of Black Myth Wukong from Game Science in China. Based on the classic 16th century
Have you seen
Chinese
anything on this,
novel,
Scott?
Journey to the West.
No.
Here is
Why is
a
the-
brand
This-
new look
Yeah, tell me
at
what
the
you know
gameplay
about
of
this.
This is
incredible
a Souls-like
action RPG.
game, and it genuinely has some real next-gen look to it. Like, I gotta admit, I've been pretty impressed with the stuff that I've seen from this.
Hey, that's a headless man.
He sings real well for not having a head.
His mouth is in his crotch.
It turns out you can make your game look really next-gen if you don't put heads on anybody.
Yeah. Just have a little bone hanging sticking. Oh, geez. Is this in game? I think this is in game. Holy shit. Are you the Monkey King guy?
Yeah, you're the Monkey King guy.
Dude,
Oh,
Chinese
man,
Chinese myth is cool as shit.
drinking up that Kool-Aid that
Yeah,
Tiger
dude.
was.
Blood Kool-Aid.
Loves it. Loves it.
Blood Aid. Oh my gosh. So this is Souls-like?
I think so. Like, it's definitely in that action RPG like vein.
Definitely looked like a parry I just saw. There's more parry in this than Scrubs. Get it? Dr. Perry, get it?
I was gonna say Friends from Matthew Perry.
Oh, that
but,
works
you know,
too. That totally works.
Both ways, lots of parry.
Yep. Wow, this is graphically impressive
Yeah.
and weird. Like Elden Ring weird. Feather power. Oh shit, that's cool.
That's really cool.
Black what? That font needs work. It's all white, couldn't see it. Well, this would be like a... Okay. Don't worry, there'll be shrines. You'll pray to those. That's where you'll save. That's how that's going to go.
I'll respawn all the enemies.
Yep. Whoa. This is how I got pregnant.
That's how you got pregnant, huh?
Yeah, I'm not due for another 4 months, but...
Congratulations.
This is how it started.
Can't even tell. You can't even tell.
Whoa, this... That looks like Mr. X or... Oh, jeez.
Oh gosh. Oh,
What are we getting here?
this looks like some Quake business.
Oh, dude. I heard rumors of a Quake
Like
revival.
making Strog or whatever.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they're called? The Strog?
I'd be down for a real new Quake piece of business. I downloaded and played that shooter. They only just launched that out of early access, like late last year, early this year. It's good. Some Quake shooting in it. This does look like Strog. What are we doing? John. Oh.
Oh.
Come on.
Where does the interest fade for us? It was like, cool, 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 cool. The title.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, and then it stopped with 3, and I went, wait, we've already had a Quake 3. What are you doing here?
Yeah, you got some more you got to do.
Yep. You got to go 4, 5.
Isn't it funny somebody can show something that you're all 100% into and then you see the title and you're like, no, I hated everything.
Oh, 100%. I find
In
that so
retrospect, I didn't like it.
Yep. I did this. I played this on console. You'd be shocked how good Age of Empires 4 plays on console. It's crazy. It's extremely well done with control stuff. It's gonna get overlooked because people have already played it or whatever. They're just not gonna think about it. But it's rad. And sometimes I'm in the mood for this game.
I mean, Age of Empires is a hell of a series.
Yeah.
Love me some Age of Empires.
Yeah, 4 is very good. 4 is basically what everything about 2 that was great. 4 is that.
Remember when they had all these like countries and cultures represented, and then they put out a new game and they were like, what if it's just America?
Oh shit, yeah, remember that? That was 3, right?
Yeah.
3 was a bummer.
I will say that was also kind of a good game, but it kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier with like missing the boat.
Yeah, just not reading the room or reading the wrong room. I don't know. Parallel room was the wrong room.
What a great surprise.
Age of
Empires
Mythology
4
was cool.
Anniversary Edition, an award-winning game on PC, is now available on Xbox consoles today. That's right.
No,
Hey,
it's already out.
play.
I played it.
All right.
What's he
How'd
talking
you play
about?
it? You got a code.
Extremely
On a Series X.
special for you.
They didn't know
I didn't get a
there
code.
were 3 hosts on core. They gave you a
Director
code.
behind the legendary films such as
When I got that
300,
ship
Man of
Graveyard
Steel,
2
Army
or
of the
whatever.
Dead. He's come
First
all the
thing I
way
heard
to
in my head was John
GamesCom.
going,
We're
"They
talking
know
about
there are
his new
3 of us,
film,
right?"
Rebel Moon, which is on Netflix December 22nd.
Oh.
GamesCom, please give a warm
I'm
welcome
kind of looking
to
forward
the
to
one and
this, even
only
though Zack Snyder is usually a box of disappointment for me.
Yeah, it's hard for me because like the thing with Zack Snyder is I have to separate the people that are like super fans of his
Yeah,
from what he makes, which is hard to do.
it's very hard to do. Also, did he just come from painting the house or what? What's his
Zach,
deal?
I know you had to come a bit of a ways to get here to Germany.
Look at his
Thanks for coming to
pants.
GamesCom.
Thanks for having me out, Jeff, and thanks.
He's
GameStop.
trying to discover color. He's still
how you guys doing?
experimenting. Hasn't found it yet.
This is awesome. Wow, what a great crowd.
I also
Insane.
think though, gee, what a terrific audience.
Now, great to have you here. I know you've been a gamer for your whole life.
Yeah, I've been a gamer.
may as well have
and
been Jimmy.
You know, I
just-
the
terrific
idea of
audience.
GameCom was like,
Anyway, what?
Anyway, I'm
and
super
so
mixed on it
we were like,
because
yeah, let's
I
go check 'em
traditionally
out,
don't
and
much
I
care
thought
for
I'd come
Zack
over here,
Snyder
and this would be a
movies.
great
I think some
opportunity
of them
to
are
talk about the new
good. I think the
project,
more
Rebel
creative
Moon.
control he
So
has, the
maybe show
worse
you
it
guys
gets.
something, I don't know.
But when he's doing other people's material, it can be okay. I think the people that worship at his feet are some real tools, and I think that Star Wars kind of deserves to be taken down a peg. So being told like, "Hey, you're gonna make a Star Wars project," oh nope, psych, you're not, and then him making it anyway. I also kind of root for the project to do well because it wouldn't bother me for Star Wars to learn some harsh lessons, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I feel like it's a franchise that needs a little bit of a wake-up call.
Yeah.
So it's like rooting for it, not rooting for it, rooting for it. I guess I'll just judge it on its own merit.
That's how this one's gonna have to be. Yeah. I agree about where he adapts. 300 was really great. I thought
Anthony Hopkins.
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead's amazing. What a great remake that is.
And it's an insane ensemble, and of course,
Sucker
Sofia
Punch
Boutella
is maybe
really
one
the
of the
heart
worst
movie,
movies I've
and
ever
you'll
seen
see
in
It's
my life.
horrible.
Kicking ass.
On FilmSack, we give Dunaway shit all the time because he loves that movie and he won't budge from
You'll see
it,
in just
but we all
seconds.
hate
But
it.
there's even more than just the films. And part of the reason we
Sometimes
haven't
I
had
agree
you
with
at GameStop, I know
Dunaway's
you're
weird
kind of
takes.
expanding on
Like,
film, but
there's a
the whole
weird
universe
charm to
of
it, but I
things
can't
that
follow
you're
him on
narratively
Sucker
linked to what
Punch.
you're doing
No,
with the,
I don't know
movies.
anyone who
Tell us a bit
can.
about
That
what's
partly
going
is
on.
why he digs
Yeah,
his
we're
feet in
also
because he
super
knows he's
excited to reveal
alone.
that we're making a video game,
Although I'm
for
seeing it
Rebel
in the
Moon,
chat,
and the
Sucker
game
Punch
we're
was good as
developing
well.
with the
Director's
Super
cut,
Evil
not
Metal
theatrical.
and,
I don't know
it'll
which one I
expand the
saw.
Rebel
I don't
Moon
know if I can
universe.
try it
It
again.
takes
What a
place, like,
I might
awful
be willing to
piece of shit
see
movie
a
that was.
collect. If there was a director's cut and I had easy access to it, I might try. But I don't have a lot of confidence that I would like it more.
The ideas they have and the way the game's
Visually incredible, yes. Like, look, there's a reason so many people watched Sucker Punch. We saw the trailer and went, "Oh my god, this looks insane."
It looked awesome, yeah.
And I feel like I'm going to say the same thing whenever they eventually stop talking and show the trailer for Rebel Moon. But
so keep your eye out for more.
I think that like this will probably be the same thing. Like he's very, very good visually, stylistically.
Oh, there's no question. Yeah,
I wish it had a little more color to his stuff, but he operates in the Diablo 4 palette of the world.
I have seen a situation like that where the director's cut blew my mind. Oh, let's see this trailer first because this seemed interesting.
Yeah,
I'll tell you after because I was blown away by a director's cut once. Still can't quite believe it. I was hoping. Oh yeah, somebody's hand on the wheat. Well,
yep.
There's a
Gladiator
stereotype.
2.
Yeah.
Do you know the
302. So we got a weird space religion. I'm in. I like that.
Let's see if we can figure out where this was going to supposed to be in the world of Star Wars.
Hey, it's he was also in Gladiator. That's funny.
Yeah.
I was given memories of a world I will never see.
I'm hearing Odin.
Anthony Hopkins.
And love for a child I could not save.
I have to say, there's more color in this than most Zack Snyder movies.
Getting
I'm slightly shocked at how... I don't want to say vibrant. That's too far in the other direction. But how not muted it is.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I am a child of war.
Getting more of a Dune vibe. You still haven't seen Dune, have you?
No.
Holy shit!
Haven't read it either. I don't know anything about it.
We need to resolve that.
They got Driders in here.
Yeah.
One moment.
I have to fart.
I do love this part.
Hold on.
I have to fart. That reminds me of Nandor. Give me a moment. I have to fart.
It's not Goro, I think.
I both no fear.
Yeah, that was a Goro vibe.
Let's show them that we're not
So this
afraid.
really did convert from the thing started as a Star Wars project?
Let's show them
Yeah.
we're more than the
He was supposed to be doing a Star Wars thing, and that fell through, and he was like, well, I'm still making it.
I mean, I'm seeing
And a man can fail.
I'm seeing drippings of Star Wars.
Is indestructible.
His robot.
The time has come for all that you love.
This looks pretty ambitious.
Protect each other.
I'm gonna go see this movie, and every character that comes on the screen, I'm gonna tell whoever's with me that was gonna be C-3PO when this was a Star Wars movie.
You're going to be a real ball to go see this film with.
Every character, every time they're introduced.
Somebody call Ben and Sarah and all the Phoenix people. Don't go with John. It's a bad idea. It looked a smartly dressed Dune, says Khalib M in the chat. I don't know. It felt very, very doomy. Oh, part 1, part 2, and a part. Really, they're doing 2 parts like Dune. I think he's making his own Dune. That's what's going on. I mean, good luck, but I'll watch it. It's on Netflix. You don't have to go to the theater. You just watch it at home.
That looks insane. I cannot wait to play that game. All right, well, now we're going to move on to something
That was a joke, but no one got it. Did you get it?
No, I didn't.
He said
get it.
that I can't wait to play that game, but he's saying that movie looked like a video game. I know he could be. You could interpret it as the game that will be based on it.
South Korea. Well,
But I think he made a joke that looked like a video game.
a very special gameplay update.
And now Zack
trailer
Snyder's going to
to
kick
share with
the
the
shit
world
out of him
first.
behind the
He
set.
just gets up, rushes the stage like the first guy.
Yep, that's why I wore those pants. He's ready to scrum. So this is Korean. I recognize those characters. That's what happens when you grow up in a household with Korean people in it. What is
You know
this?
all the big characters.
I know all the big Korean characters. This looks very nice. Getting kind of a... Is that game...
Why does video games need shaky cam? Stop it.
Kind of good question. Although there was a bit of that in Final Fantasy 16 during fights, I noticed. It seems to be a trend. Here and there.
I think yes. I'm noticing it immediately in this trailer. I think I noticed it at times in 16. I'm gonna just say, guys, stop it.
Yeah.
doesn't need it.
We don't need it. Or let us turn it off at the least.
I feel the same way about motion blur. Like, if a game has a motion blur option to remove, I immediately turn it off. I'm playing a video game.
Yeah, I don't like
Stop.
motion blur at all. This reminds me of the engine for Black Desert Online. There's something about all these people and their faces. And the way they move.
Look at that guy. Nope, fishing. Bo's in. They got him.
Yep, he's all set. Big
Oh,
crabs.
mud crab.
Yeah, I'm in.
That's-
Now
you
I'm
know,
in.
that's
Oh,
got
dogs,
you.
I'm in. Cats, forget it. I'm out.
Yeah.
Wolf helmets, F off. Is this a big
Hot
open...
air balloons. You don't see a lot of hot air balloons in video games.
No, dirigibles in general, for fantasy games, they're not used enough. I know Warcraft's into them. ESO has some, but they're like fleshy, Morrowind-looking things. Oh, your horse's legs. Oh, he's getting a horse. Okay.
Everybody knows that's how you get horses.
Yeah, you get on there.
Just go up to them in wild, jump on their backs, stay on for about 30 seconds, and there you have a horse for life.
Yeah, wait till they turn all red. Well, that camera work is weird.
Oh, nope, you have a horse until just then. That's when you fucking Yoshi'd him.
Yep. Totally got Yoshi.
Oh no! Poor Yoshi'd horse.
I mean, this is pretty, but I don't know what we're doing yet. Is this an open world game? I like those. I'm a fan. Give me a map. I want to clear all the shit out. Ooh,
Like a
Goblin
Goblin
King.
King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robots. Robot Dragon, I think, back there.
Yeah.
They really aren't telling us shit, though.
Well, there's stuff in the sky. There's sky horses.
There's Sky Land, Sky Horse. Here's an anus. Space anus.
A Spanus.
A Spanus. Oh. Crimson Desert. Is that the Black Desert people?
I only play various desert games. Black Desert, Crimson Desert.
And I have my own special heist mission in Payday 3. And you know, I know a lot about
And I filmed this in an insane asylum with a tiny microphone.
21st. Here's a world premiere.
Does look like he's in an insane.
It does, right?
Okay, so here's
Padded
the
wall.
The components
Dude,
are kept in
Payday,
high
those
security
games are
cool
good, dude.
containers somewhere in the storage yard. The clock starts
kinda wanna
ticking
play
as
the
soon as
new
the
one.
components are out in the open.
2 is
So
cheap. You can
need
get
to
it for like
haul
nothing
ass
on
to get
Steam.
to the transport. Take too long.
It's like
it'll
Heat,
start
the
to
video
degrade
game,
and
basically.
lose value.
Yeah.
Now,
I've never seen Heat.
Do what you need to do
Oh,
to get ready.
hold on.
I'll see you on the
I've
other
never
side.
seen Dune. I've never seen Heat.
I have diarrhea now. I can't believe you haven't seen Heat. Heat is so good. Chat says that was the Black Desert people. Oh, is this the single-player game we heard rumored last year? Not this. The other thing. The Korean thing. I think that's what that was. Crimson Desert is literally their big single-player epic told in that universe.
Can I ask you a question about Heat?
Do it.
Is it still good, or is it was really good at the time and now people love it?
It's still good. Like Michael Mann movies of all stripes, his movies do not age. They're all good. Damn it, I have to pee so bad. Keep watching this. I'm going to pee.
Okay, I'll just entertain the chat. It'll be just me in the chat. Chat says it is still good in all caps, but I also see Heat is overrated. Because I'm just gonna say, like, there's some movies that people get really excited about because they saw it back in the time, and then you watch them now. Somebody's like, you gotta see it, you gotta see it. You check it out, and it just doesn't hold up in the modern times. Scott's not gonna pee in a bottle. If he was peeing in a bottle, we wouldn't know, because he'd be doing it right now, subtly, and he'd still be here to talk to you. I'm trying to remember what the movie was. There was a movie recently that like got. I'll tell you. Let me tell you. Here's a controversial take. While I continue to ignore this Assassin's Creed trailer, I think the original Blade Runner is heavily overrated. I think that movie is fine. I don't think it's a bad movie. I just think it's extremely overrated. Like, people talk about it like it is one of the greatest movies ever made, and it might have been at the time. I think judging it by how it is right now, by today's standards, it's okay. It's okay. That's it. And I think the more you know going into Blade Runner, the worse it is too. Because if somebody says, well, what's Blade Runner about? And you're like, well, it's about these robots that look like people and these things called Blade Runners that hunt them down. You are going in expecting a really awesome action, like, thriller movie almost. And then you get something that is thoughtful and heavy, but not at all what you signed up for. Also, Assassin's Creed Mirage, October 5th,
which
everybody.
marks a return to the Middle East for the series, offering an immersive and authentic experience featuring
2049 is a much better movie than the original Blade Runner, yes.
9th century Baghdad.
I like 2049 a lot.
5th. Big month in October for game releases. Now I would like to introduce you to our co-host tonight for ONL. Please welcome Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for having me. And hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be with all the fans here at GamesCom this year. And I have the honor to be your guide for tonight for all those great things happening.
I can't take anything
right
John
here
says
at
seriously
GamesCom.
anymore.
And
Why? Because I don't like... I didn't say I didn't like Blade Runner. I just think it's
And
overhyped.
if you can't join
I just
us
think
in
it's
Cologne
overhyped,
this
that's
year,
all.
don't worry. You never have to miss any of the events this week. Just go to Gamescom now to discover what.
If
the
I saw it when it
world's
first
game
came out, I
industry
probably
has
would
in
have
store
been,
for you.
like,
And if
floored
you're
by
ready
it,
to
though.
vote for your favorite games, then visit now.gamescom.global and cast your vote for this year's Gamescom Awards. The awards will be celebrated this Friday.
Is
at
it because I
3
haven't
p.m.
seen Dune? Is Dune the linchpin to appreciating all these movies?
Pretty cool prizes in this year's Gamescom Epics, then go to the Epics section of Gamescom Now to play the text adventure of the show.
I couldn't finish
also
any of the Blade
enjoy
Runner films, bored me
all-day
to death.
coverage
Like,
and
maybe
tune
that's why I
in
like
to
2049
Gamescom
better, is
Studios
because I knew what I was
broadcast
getting
by
into.
IGN
Like, I
on
knew
Twitch
going
or
in, and then
YouTube.
that movie was
Just
what I
join the
wanted.
conversation
2049
by using
rules.
#Gamescom 2023
I have set the... We haven't talked
Plus,
about the show at
there
all.
will
I set the
be
chat
more
off by saying...
announcements from the largest
I
indie
came up with an
area
example
in
of a
the
movie
world
that people
in the
talk about with a lot of
Gamescom
reverence that I
Awesome
don't
Indie
think
Studios
is
show.
as good as they
Tomorrow
say.
at
Yeah.
And my
8 p.m.
example was Blade
And
Runner.
later
Oh,
this
Blade
week,
Runner 1, eh?
tune in
Yeah.
to the
Yeah,
Gamescom
I don't think
Studios
it's as good
podcast
as
and
it...
check out the
Its
Gamescom
premise or
Cosplay
how
Awards
people talk
live
about
from
it.
No,
Cologne,
that's...
Germany on
It's
Sunday
controversial
at
to say it,
3
but I
p.m.
agree.
highly
The premise is
recommended
amazing.
section. So check
Perhaps
out
it's a thing of
Gamescom
its
now
time
for
or
all
something. I don't
those
know what, but
fantastic features.
the premise
Thank
is
you so
better
much,
lived
and
out
back
in
to you,
2049. In my opinion.
Thank
And
you,
they
Jasmine.
can coexist in the same universe. All that stuff's fine,
Well,
but I think
now I'm
2049 is
joined
a superior
by the
film.
one and only Harada-san.
Totally agree with you.
Yeah, and I don't dislike
producer of
Blade
Tekken.
Runner either. I'm not saying it's a bad movie.
You guys
It's
have
just
come
not.
all this way from Japan
It's not
to deliver
what I
something
expect.
special.
I
to
will say
Gamescom.
this.
What do we got, Harada?
What? Oh, Jeff Keighley, calm down. The movie I was going to say that they were a director's cut just blew my effing mind.
So up until now, we've been mostly
was
showing off the battle mechanics.
funny enough, another
new,
Ridley Scott
gameplay,
movie, but it's
today we have an all-new,
Kingdom of Heaven.
to
The
show you
theatrical version of this historical thing sucked ass. It was a bad movie. It made me wonder if Ridley Scott had run out of steam. It was so bad. Director's cut, which is long, but whatever, is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
I've heard that. I've heard that about that movie.
Oh, it's so good.
I haven't seen either.
You should, if you ever do, just get the directors, and I'll make a deal with you. If you watch Heat, I'll watch Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Okay,
that'll be our deal.
All right, you got it.
Of course, Tekken 8 will have the
Tekken 8. What did I miss? Just this?
Storyline and the arc.
No, you missed Assassin's Creed Mirage. It looks like Assassin's Creed in a desert.
Cool. Your favorite setting, and we're good. We're all set then.
Yeah.
Do you ever have to pee so bad you could almost like you were pretty sure you were gonna let it rip if you didn't hurry up and go? Have you ever had that happen before?
As you progress through that
yes.
storyline, you'll
My doctor has me on some meds that make me have to pee suddenly sometimes.
Aspects to it.
And man,
it's really exciting. And
you just about had. Well, I could have done it in a bucket like that one time.
At the brand new trailer.
I did that on
Tekken
Core one
8.
night.
Thanks, guys.
Well, what happened to me most recently with a pee emergency was I went to see the Barbie movie.
Yeah.
I took my stepdaughter to go see it, and it was a theater. I might have been the only guy in the theater.
Oh wow.
And that movie's got a lot of like fight the patriarchy messages, and every time I was about to get up and go to the bathroom, they would say something about the patriarchy, and I didn't want to look like I was storming out of the theater mad about it. So I just didn't get up. So I sat there and had to pee through the entire movie. And then I could barely stand upright by the time the movie was done.
That is great. I mean, I told you you are George. You are Larry David. That is such a Larry David thing to do. He wouldn't want to get up because people would think he was like walking out because of the word patriarchy. That's funny. Absolutely funny. What is this?
Tekken.
Yeah, but
Tekken
what?
This is what fighting game lobbies look like now, Scott.
Okay.
This is just what it is.
I mean, I know in a way this is an answer to Street Fighter 6, because 6 has crazy costumes and bullshit and stuff. And
who's your favorite Tekken character?
Who's my least favorite first? My least favorite is Paul.
Why his hair?
Yeah.
You don't like his hair?
Drives me, especially old Paul. Just go look at an old shot of Paul. It's the worst. My favorite? Eddie Gordo? Eddie Gordo, I think is how you say it. Gordo? Eddie Gordo. He's the one with the...
Chad said it, but I don't know how to say his name. Is it Harang?
Harang? Who's that? Which one's that?
He's the kick guy. He's Super Kicks. Kicks McGee.
Kicks McGee.
I don't know how to pronounce the name. Captain Kicker. Like, he's amazing. He's the best.
Captain Kicker.
There you have it. Tekken 8 coming in January 2024.
Just Google him.
All right, I'm now joined by Shelby Carlton and Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer, because on November 10th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 arrives, and today
you
guys will be the
put
first
Tekken
audience in the world to see some raw, real gameplay from the campaign.
Eddie Gordo, the guy that does the Brazilian jiu-jitsu stuff, like the dance fighting.
First of all, Jeff, it is awesome to be here.
Love that dude.
Modern Warfare 3 this year
that who it is?
the
Yeah,
complete
that's who it
package.
is.
Eddie Gordo,
We're
I
shipping
think.
16 multiplayer maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2. These maps have been
His
modernized
hand's shaking
with
really
new
hard.
gameplay
But wouldn't
and
yours?
features. We also have open world zombies. This is our
It almost looks like it's somebody else's hand because he's so very composed except his hand.
Offering ever, and for the first time, it's set in the Modern Warfare universe. And of course, this year we are bringing a huge innovation to the Call of Duty campaign.
Yes, let's talk a bit about the campaign, Shelby.
Open world zombies.
Makarov, I know, is going to factor into this. See him
Tell
over
me
there.
more about
Tell us a
that.
bit about what is the storyline. What can we expect from the campaign?
Yeah, so for
Zombies.
the first time for Call of Duty this year, we're doing a direct sequel. You know, Modern Warfare 2, they asked a lot of interesting questions in their
Wait.
story, and Sledgehammer Games is so excited to work with
They just
Infinity
claim
Ward on
they've
the
never done a
campaign
direct
to
sequel
answer some of
for
those questions and to
Call
bring
of
you
Duty?
Modern
That's
Warfare.
not true at all.
And one of those
That's
answers,
not
he's actually-
true.
He's standing right behind you.
Multiple
He is
times not
Makarov.
true.
He is our
Hold on,
infamous
I'm not gonna
antagonist.
lie.
He is cold.
I
he is
saw Call of Duty
calculated,
Modern
and
Warfare
he is
3 and I
trying to
stopped paying
bring the
attention.
world to
But
the
then all of a
war.
sudden
But
I
not
heard
if
something about it's the
Task
first
Force
time we've ever done a
141
direct
has
sequel.
anything to say about it. So we are just
And I
so
call
excited
bullshit
to get this
because
campaign
the
with
first Call of Duty Modern
going to
Warfare
see
had
a
a
playthrough of
direct
a campaign
sequel.
level, but first,
It was
they wanna talk about
it was
something
called
new.
Call
You're
of Duty
doing
Modern
open
Warfare
combat
2.
missions. What
Yeah,
are those?
and then 3.
And then 3, and now they're just doing it again for the second time.
Are they pretending that never happened? Are they gaslighting us into thinking there was never?
Players to interact with that story
Now I'm starting to
like
question
never
everything.
before. We call them open combat missions. Open combat missions are player
We've
directed.
played
They
Call
allow
of
the
Duty
audience to
Modern
play the
Warfare
game the
before,
way they
right?
want to play
Price,
it.
Soap,
So if you're like
Soap McTavish.
Soap. Yep.
You can go
Ghost.
in quiet, you can equip
Ghost,
press weapons.
he was real
complete all the
uneventful. He's
objectives
your,
without the enemies ever knowing you were
Boba
there.
Fett.
But if you want to go in loud, you can
just wore a
strap
cool
on armor
mask and then
plates,
got
you
burned
can go
alive
and hit
suddenly
the
out of
enemy head
nowhere.
on, and open combat
I'll admit
missions
they
will
are
support it.
describing
You can
a
leverage
mode I
vehicles,
want to
you
play.
can leverage tacticals, lethals. You can
Modern
use
Warfare,
your
Modern
favorite kill
Warfare
streaks in
2
campaign.
were direct sequels.
Yeah, they're
Yes,
direct
they
sequels.
were.
They absolutely were. The recent ones and the first ones. I mean, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, but then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was a direct sequel to that.
First look at one of these.
I mean, the
epic
name is
cinematic
slightly
missions.
different,
Okay,
but that's because they
set
were
up
at a
for us, Shelby.
transition.
What are we going to see? This is the start of the game almost, right?
Yeah,
John's
so
100%
this is a
correct.
sneak peek of the very first level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation 627.
All right, check it out. Here you go. Call of Duty.
I
Gamescom
just feel
first.
like
Thanks, guys.
my whole gaming life is a lie now because I've been told that there's no sequels to Call of Duties.
Yeah, that was a weird. That's a
And
weird.
I'm pretty sure I've played a few.
Kind of agree.
And I don't even play them all. So that's crazy that I've played some.
That open combat mission stuff actually looks really interesting to me. That's how I like playing these kind of shooters. Single player, infiltrate a place, sneak in, shoot if I have to. That's what I liked about Wildlands.
Oh, okay. So Chad is saying, I think they're talking about who is doing it because typically development teams alternate. So this is a case of they did Modern Warfare 2, now they're doing Modern Warfare 3, same team.
So Sledgehammer back to back.
Yeah.
Okay, but do gamers give a shit? Like, why bring that up? I don't think most of them know this. I know this. You know this.
Also, they presented it like story. They like, if that was their goal, I agree. Like, who cares about that as a factoid? It was presented like this is the first time we've ever done a to be continued on a game with a number 3 at the end.
Yeah, I agree. It's a weird way of saying it.
A game with a number 3 on it for the second time. Like, that's the other thing.
I just watched The Rock again. This reminds me of that. They're sneaking in. You ever...
Well, I'm Stanley Goodspeed.
Womack.
You are.
I knew it was Womack.
You piece of
shit, Womack.
There was somebody, was it in our chat room for Core? There used to be somebody who would come into chat room for Core, and his name was Womack, and every time he chatted, I just wanted to go, Womack,
you piece of shit. I should have known. Such a great movie. What was that a-hole line that Nicolas Cage did in that? Thanks a lot, a-hole, or something like that.
A-hole.
Good hook. Let's get up top.
I'm gonna find it. I know I have it.
No refunds, asshole.
That's not it.
No, that's not it.
That's not it at all. Some sacks.
teams, Alpha's in. How copy?
Solid, relay went clear.
Moving to Mark DZ. Stand by.
I feel like Call of Duty trailers are do something you've seen in an action movie in the rain, shooting dudes.
Yep.
That's just it.
Yep. Oh, is this it?
In the name of Zeus's butthole!
Yeah, that's it. Zeus's butthole.
Nicolas Cage is a real treasure.
No, he really is. I love him. So this is their demo. Their demo's always in the rain, and they're going to attack a place. You're right. We've seen this a million times, but she's going to come out and say, "This is the first trailer we've ever done at night and in the rain."
Call of Duty for the first time with guns.
Yeah.
Wee! Wee!
Actually, does look like fun. If I knew I wasn't going to die, I'd do it. That sounds like fun. What's funny is they focus so much of these trailers on this bit, the fantasy of it, but then these games are all about, screw that, what's the multiplayer like? Where's Warzone 3?
Okay, I just want to read this because sometimes I'm right about things, and it doesn't happen often. I gotta take my victory laps when I can. Merrick in the chat said, "Alright, I just looked it up. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare ends with the cover-up, which then leads directly to the events of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So, John was right. I was wrong. I have no idea what they were talking about."
Yeah. That's exactly right.
Look, you and me both, Merrick. I don't know. I don't know what that meant.
Same boat here. I don't get why they said
And Modern Warfare 2 ends with Soap getting stabbed in the chest, and Modern Warfare 3 opens with trying to get Soap out of a war zone as he's recovering from his wounds. Like, they have a very strong through line through both of them.
Movement in the courtyard. Looks like a prisoner transfer. Not okay. On me.
Do we know if this fall? I don't remember 3's story at all.
All teams, Alpha's in position.
Did they read? They
No, I think the Modern Warfare, the new one, and 2, I think they're different.
They're just
I think
retcons.
Price is in it, but I think they're just doing their own thing.
Well, Price is in it, Ghost is in it, Soap's in it. It's just, I think the stories are all retconned and changed, alternate history stuff or something. I mean, it's not presented as alternate history, but I think they just rewrote it. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the deal.
Well, when you think about it, it's always Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Like, but it changes. Like, Modern Warfare 4 is no longer Modern Warfare. It's now many years ago Warfare.
Yeah, it's lots of time ago Warfare. It's like Star Wars becoming Episode 4. You know, you change it because what was... In this case, it's like, well, what's popular? Well, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, or 4, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare changed the face of shooters, like straight up. Say what you want about the series, but it's a pretty seismic change. And they've dominated ever since. Why would they ever go back to the old, now we're Call of Duty. I mean, no, they still do World War II here and there and stuff like that, but this is where the money gets printed.
Yeah. I'm shocked that Modern Warfare continues to be exploitable. That was sort of famously Bobby Kotick's stance with video games is put one out every year until people don't buy it anymore.
Yeah.
And it effectively killed a lot of franchises that he did that to, but Call of Duty is one of the few franchises that has continued to survive that.
Yep.
I think maybe it's just because Call of Duty is so specifically, it's almost like your Maddens, who cares that it's the same game or that very little's changing, just keep doing it year after year.
Yeah, and those people just buy that's their game a year, and they just buy it. And that's like Madden, they don't care. They just want that one game. I think there's a lot to that. I think that there's fun to be had. I like these games. I don't want to put 250 gigabytes worth of a game on a hard drive anymore. It's a lot.
I've never played a Call of Duty campaign and gone, I hated that. I wish I had never done that.
No, they're competently well-made games. It's just a matter of I've done this so many times. How many more times do I want to do it?
Yeah.
That's all. It's like anything, like MCU. What do you call it? Fatigue. People are getting superhero fatigue a little bit. It's like, okay, it kind of can't impress me anymore. I've seen this a lot.
All right, it is my turn to step away real quick. The baby is going crazy. I need to make sure his mom doesn't need help.
You're all good. Fatherhood first is our organization's motto here at Core. Kabuki Zombie. I go back and forth, but I'm with you. I like put me somewhere where I couldn't actually be. I don't want to live the power fantasy of just shooting people. I would like the fantasy of being in space and shooting aliens in the head. Kind of with you there. It's the PlayStation version of the game. As you can see by the icons. That was a not very exciting trailer. I mean, that's fine. It looked good, but all they did was work their way down to blow shit up and then leave.
You can stay tuned for more Modern Warfare 3 details and gameplay when Call of Duty Next, the premier showcase event for Modern Warfare 3
Yeah, I don't think that was that great.
Call of Duty Mobile and Warzone takes place.
Merrick says not playing any FPSs unless they're boomer shooters like Doom 2016. Have you guys played the Quake 2 remake that just came out, the remaster? It's so good.
The new shared world survival crafting game from Inflection. After a few years of
For
waiting,
real.
It's finally time to find out the early access release date for Steam and Epic Store.
What game? Did it say Palia? Yeah, this looks like Palia.
The
Maybe I'm wrong.
Feywilds await, and so too Nightingale.
Well, maybe not.
Awaken your first portal and tread on towards that which is boundless.
Oh no, this is that. I've been playing the beta, or the closed beta, or whatever it is. Is this what I think it is? No.
Sequestered, struck by woe and lacking supplies. The question becomes...
No, this isn't Palia. What is this? I missed when they said.
All right, I am back.
Cool. They're showing a survival thing that I don't know what this is. They acted like I should know at the beginning. I thought it was Palia, but it's not. It's some... weird animals and creatures and shit.
Regardless of which portal variety you favor.
Oh, card game.
Cards.
Cards. You want to play?
I found cards.
You want to play Gwent? Whoa, look at that thing. My guess is this plays a lot more like Valheim, where you're in a new biome and you gotta kill the boss of the biome.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
Something didn't look right there.
Yeah, no, that was not good. Like, he shot it and it just disappeared into it.
Like a bullet hell ball. It's dumb. I mean, the rest of it looks fine.
Can fly. Let my words steer your steps.
Nightingale. I don't know what this is. Zero. I swear, I feel like I should have seen that, but I don't know what that is. The cards open portals to new areas. Ooh, what's this? This looks like something John would like. Skies of Arcadia or something? I don't know. It just looks...
Why does it look like something I would like?
It looks jerpy. It looks jerpy.
Jerpy?
Yeah, jerp is JRPG.
Oh, JRPG. Okay.
I like flying ships.
The astral realm is Lilith's home. One way back is to restore the forbidden primal.
Doesn't look like fun turn-based combat, however. Looks like it might be fun action combat.
An attempt to cast open the gates once more.
I typically do not like action combat in my JRPGs, which is maybe another true testament to how good Final Fantasy VII Remake and 16 are. Because I typically will avoid a JRPG if it's got action combat. I not only played those games, but loved the combat in those games.
Jeez, look at
That's
that thing.
cool.
That
looks
is cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, that looked great.
That looks really good.
I don't know what this is. The grass reminds me of what's the Nintendo only one?
But fate set in motion.
Oh shit! What's the Nintendo series? They just had a third one. People love it,
Grief and sacrifice.
but it's only on Switch. I can't think of the name. This looks like that.
Oh, Bahamut. We got Bahamut in there.
It's Pokemon. This Pokemon's really crazy. Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles. That's what I'm thinking of. This has a vibe like that. I always meant to play those. I kind of want to play them on something that isn't my Switch, though. Okay, what do we got? Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. All right. That might be cool. That looked neat.
Hey everyone at Gamescom. Gina
Hey, it's
Torres
Zoe,
here. I
it's
play
Zoe.
General Kirkin in Immortals of Aveum.
Yep.
She is Jack's mentor. She is
She has
tough,
great teeth.
and she is conflicted.
She's also got a
about the
great
wins
Wonder
and
Woman
rewards.
shirt on. Look
That's
at
all
that
I can
shirt.
say.
That is
Take a
good.
look at the game.
Except she's
Oh, it's
pierced.
like cut in such a way that I think she's about to Hulk Hogan it. You know
Yep.
what I mean? You know
Yep.
how he always cut his shirt so he could tear it easier?
Oh, yeah.
Jack.
This is out now, right? Like, you can just play this.
Can you?
I think so. Immortals of Aveum.
Is this the one on Steam that's very action?
And we're still losing.
What am I thinking of? My brain today. The last immortal. Check me out.
I think we got our Steve Bloom. Get Steve Bloom action in here.
A lot of these games start to mesh together, and I forget which one's which. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, on August 22nd. That would be today or yesterday if you're in Germany.
Yeah, today for us. Germany's had some rough yesterdays, but today's not one of those. Ooh, that's cool. That made me move. That made me twitch when the laser got to me. Okay, does it? Have we have reviews on that or anything yet? I wonder.
I'm sure people are reviewing it.
What's it called?
That was Immortals of Aveum, which
thanks.
is out
Thanks, Jeff.
today. And next up, we're going to step into the world of the Hoyoverse. And I am here with Jenyu Lee, the producer of Zenless Zone Zero.
IGN
Jenyu,
gives
welcome to Gamescom. It's great to have you here.
Immortals of
Yes.
Avian.
Fantastic. It's a great honor to have you here.
An 8,
We've
not
been
bad.
very excited to hear more about ZZZ.
Says an impressively
the next game
confident
from the
first-person
Hoyoverse,
shooter with a hearty
the
solo
Hoyoverse.
campaign
Tell us a
and
little about what
fast-paced
you brought
combat
to,
with spell casting.
Gamescom for this ARPG.
That's really fun to watch and play.
非常荣幸今天来到 Gamescom 这个舞台，并且给大家带来了我们的作品《绝区零》，是一款
Well, I don't believe any of this bullshit he's saying. I mean, forget it.
No.
And I've brought one of our
I
newest
disagree strongly, sir.
I was one of the people that came out earlier, and I think it was very funny. I think I pwned the noobs.
我也知道大家非常着急，想知道我们新的一些研发进展如何，所以这次我们想借助这个舞台，给大家分享一下我们新的研发中的内容。
So I know it's been a while since we've given you an update on what we've been working
I know
on.
it sounds weird to say.
Zenless Zone Zero.
Today to give you an update on
These are
the
the
progress that we've made.
these are the people who did the other thing, the Breath of the Wild looking thing, gotcha game that Bo played.
So we've brought a trailer with us, and it shows you some of the urban environment that we've been working on. And also
What if I don't
some
want to
of
be in a
the-
zone that's
the,
zenless,
dynamics
zero
of
zen
the
in
game.
there?
No,
I hope
you
you like
only can go if it's
Excellent.
no
Thank you very
Zen.
much. Here you go. Brand new trailer for Zenless Zone Zero. at
Every
Gamescom.
game has Zen full zones. This is the only game that has Zenless zones.
Oh, this is totally them. They're the ones that made Genshin Impact. Yeah, Genshin. Sorry,
I
Chad. I remember
continue
that.
to say Genshin Impact is still one of the best looking games I've ever played. It
Oh,
sure
it totally is, dude. I'm interested in this, but I'm just tired of these. I just want a game.
Yeah, just make a game.
Make me a game.
But they like money.
Oh, it's what you're saying is it's for profit.
They thought about it and they were like, yeah, sure, making a game is fun, but have you heard about making money.
Large quantities of money. Wait, can I play these little mini games? Hey, that's the digger game I used to love.
Snake.
No, the one before that though. What was that called?
Doug?
No. Drill.
Mr. Driller?
Mr. Driller. Freaking love Mr. Driller, dude. Like, if this was just a $50 or $60 game or something, I'd check it out. Ooh, I don't want to be a wolf kid. That's dumb.
You have such a specific range of things you will play in a video game.
I don't want to be that. I want to be...
Your tastes are that of somebody in high school who's being watched by his peers.
Made its global debut, and the game has captivated players with its interstellar grand journey. And today we're excited to share a special look at beloved characters and provide an update on its PlayStation 5 release.
No, it's not that. It's that I don't... Look, this is not a knock against furry stuff. I have zero interest in dressing up like an animal, ever. And I mean in video
I don't
games.
think he's dressed up like an animal. I think he is one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be...
That's just what he is.
I don't want to be that. I want to be... And thankfully, they'll let me be like this dude here. So it'll all be fine.
I don't think you would play as that dude either.
You don't think I could do him? I could do that kid.
Think so.
The guy on the left.
Maybe. He's like, of the things you've been presented with, I see that as your first choice. You'd be that robot.
Yeah,
maybe.
easily be the robot. No problem.
General 1, Demon 0.
Oh my gosh, this dialogue's gonna make me shit myself. Let's see, Mahjong power? Sounds like RNG to me. Oh gosh. Oh no! Drugs. It's never the answer.
It's the answer now. Look at this. Look at what the drugs did.
I think that sounds like Tara Strong, the voice actor. I could be wrong. Sounds like her though.
Emergency, Master Diviner. Genuine's not here, and the Cloud Knights haven't trained in days. Looks like I'll have to help Genuine get
You know, we could, as a society, decide to step away from certain anime voice tropes, though.
I agree. This is all I've been saying.
We are continuing to just say, like, this is fine. We could try and do better.
Fifth Nation Fontaine. Here's a look at the nation surrounded by water, plus the announcement of a
What if
brand
Jeff
new
needed to go
concert
poo-poo?
series coming, hopefully, to a city near you.
Well, it's probably in a bucket, and then it's probably being dumped on some people that are chained up backstage.
Oh yeah, dude. And Zack Snyder gets to do the dumping. I'll hang around and do that. That'd be great. People give me shit online all the time. That'd be great. I'll do that. This looks Genshin Impacty. Is that all we're doing now?
Maybe this one's your game.
Oh, maybe it could be a game.
Oh, looks like a Transformer back there. That's all right.
I think I found a Transformer.
I started watching that Transformers War for Cybertron on Netflix.
Yeah.
That is legitimately good.
I agree. It's cool as shit.
It's like shockingly good. I'm amazed more people. I don't know. Maybe it came out a billion years ago.
It's been out for a bit, but it's good. I agree. I don't know why I didn't hear more about it. Yeah. It's a really good combo of kind of gritty and fun and anime. It's hard to explain. It's just a nice combo of stuff. I like it a lot. Kind of want to watch it again now that you just said it.
You should. It's awesome.
I
And you know
loved
what's best is because it was a Netflix thing, it let me change my Netflix avatar to Shockwave.
Oh, that's right. I saw your post about that. I was like, I think John's got a problem. So what I'm going to do is draw this character he's obsessed with and then send it to his house.
I'm so excited. The frame's coming today. So
Are you really getting it framed? Good Lord.
Yeah, I wanted to show it off on stream, but I'll tell you, I'm like genuinely afraid to take it out of the tube because I don't want anything bad to happen to it, especially with a 2-year-old running around.
Yeah, those guys all...
with no respect for anything. So I'm just like, get a frame as soon as possible. Get a frame, get it hung up.
Got
and
me
I
in a
can take
mood
picture.
because I was like, Now I just want to draw Transformers.
I'm jealous of your ability to do that. I have never been able to draw anything mechanical.
Mechanical's hard. Cars I can't do still. Well, if I really focus in and work hard and do it forever, but it's not. It does not come easy. I don't think for anyone. Like mechanical, even AI. The AI struggles with hands and cars for a reason.
Yeah.
It's because we already do. You know. What do we got here? Another Souls-like.
Lords of the Fallen, and this looks gothic and cool.
This was, so this is a sequel though, right? Because Lords of the Fallen has already had 1 or 2 of those, I think. So Lords of the Fallen 3, maybe?
I don't know.
I might be wrong on that. At least 2.
Dare. 2. Believe.
Yeah, I think you're right. This has a real soul-bound vibe. Not soul-bound.
Man, they just
soul.
Diablo'd themselves.
Not soul-bound. What am I thinking of? The PS4 exclusive.
Dark Souls.
No, the other one. The one they made the PS5 or PS4 only, and everyone's pissed that they haven't made a
Demon Souls.
No.
What are we talking about here?
Bloodborne. Shit. Freaking Bloodborne, man.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, that looks good.
That looks
Sonic news.
Sonic is back.
Sonic's back. Hey, Tails. Touch me in my swimsuit,
And he brought
place.
some friends.
Yeah, he sure did. Where's Biggs the cat? Because if he's not in this, F off.
Team up to play together.
Let's play Pac-Man. That's the vibe we're looking for, though. Is that Pac-Man guy?
Yeah.
Everybody play Pac-Man.
Or face off in battle mode.
4 screens, split player mode. Like really bad translations.
Yeah. Gotta go fast.
Fight Dr. Robotnik hard.
Use all your abilities. Wait, gotta go fast with friends.
Yeah,
That
you gotta
seems
go
like a
fast with
dangerous
friends.
Motto.
Yeah, that's what I always said in high school. So that actually looks all right, but we saw something bigger for that a couple months ago, I think.
Yeah,
Looks
it comes out
amazing.
soon.
October is going to be a very busy
October.
month for new releases.
October.
And yes, there will be full 4-player co-op gameplay in Sonic Superstars.
I always
But
found
that is
Sonic a
not
little
all the
weird because
Sonic
its
news
whole
we have for you
policy is
tonight
like,
at
hey,
Opening
run
Night
as fast
Live,
as you can,
because
but
we
I
also
feel
have
like
a
when you
special
try to do
update
that,
for
the
you
game throws a ton of stuff in your
Sonic
way to prevent
Frontiers.
you from doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the game is trying to dodge it, but I just always felt like, oh, I gotta run real fast. Oh, nope, there you put a wall there. All right, I gotta run real fast. Oh, there's a rock.
Yep.
Okay, I gotta run real fast. Oh, fish.
Yep. Same. I don't like that either. Unless you have stuff memorized and know exactly where to jump, when to jump. It's a
Why
real...
is Robotnik hanging out with Sonic all casual? Like?
This is that Frontiers thing, I think the DLC. I hovered over buying this once because I like the idea of open world stuff and it seemed neat, but I never did pull the trigger.
Oh, is he gonna go Super Saiyan 2 Sonic?
Yeah, look at him.
He did. Oh, he did.
He totally did. It may as
Man,
well be that dumb show.
One day, he's gonna go Super Saiyan 3. And we're gonna see some serious shit.
That's right. Today is not that day.
Hello again. It's so amazing being here at Gamescom.
This
with
lady
all
was
the
out
game
while you were
devs,
peeing.
What'd she do?
publishers, and of course,
She was
the
German.
fans.
She's European, and I was a peon. Get it?
Gamescom
We were both
Oh,
a
I do.
A peon.
largest
Yeah.
video game
You were a
event.
peon,
Just check
she's
out
European.
This footage from last year. There are so many opportunities.
Remember last year, everybody? Wasn't Gamescom fun last year?
It sure was.
And earlier,
There are a lot of
I
Germans,
mentioned
though.
the Gamescom cosplay area where you
Hello?
can see amazing
Jawohl?
game-inspired
Nein?
costumes, just like these.
Schnell!
Just keep alienating culture, Scott.
Oh, well, look.
With Mochi Dragon,
They can take some shit, those guys.
Rainbow Raven,
For what they did.
For
They
what
know
they've
what
done.
they did.
They went to war with the world twice.
and
Twice.
Saphira.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair, they did do that.
Mochi Dragon, can you tell me how you choose a character to cosplay?
For me, there are 3 things required in order to decide on a cosplay. The first thing is,
Are
do
they
I like the
linked?
game or the media where it's coming from? The second one is, do I enjoy the character design? And the third one is, does it have a little challenge in the cosplay making progress? Like sewing a corset like my princess has here, or imitating bone structure with foam.
And what makes
Imitating bone structure with foam. Did she do that with her chin or something?
For me, it's definitely
I don't know.
being able to play all of these
I mean, it's a
awesome
good
games
link.
in cosplay at the booths of the developers, as well as
It is
talking
a good,
to the
this is a good
producers
link.
of the
Nothing
indie
wrong with her
games,
link.
like
Who's the
first-hand
chick next door? That's
conversations, and of course the cosplay.
I should
village.
know that.
Thank you so much for sharing
Vaporeon.
your costumes with us.
Yes,
and I wish you
Vaporeon
a great,
of
wonderful
the
Gamescom.
of the
Thank
Vaporeans.
you. Applause.
Now we are German. Applaud.
You
Now
will
it's time for
clap.
applause.
You will clap for 30 seconds.
Before I go, I would like to tell you about the Gamescom.
Now stop clapping.
event
I have further things to
Friday
say.
through Sunday, there will be
I
live
have
shows
interviewed Link,
from
and I
the
will
stage
not
right
interview
here
another
in the
cosplayer.
hall. Check out creators,
I'll leave the
gaming
stage.
events, and esports
Oh, I love it.
competitions live from Cologne, or tune in
I have a friend who lives in Germany, and I always am worried that he's listening when I do this.
Twitter, Twitch.
Oh, we got lots
and
of
be
German
sure
listeners who
to
know
use the
they know we're kidding
Gamescom
around.
hashtag 2023.
Was she from WoW?
Thank you
The
so much,
lady next
and
door?
back
Chat
to you,
says maybe.
I don't know.
Something real
Thank you,
familiar.
Jasmine. It's great to have you here.
At a certain point, your bikini-clad
Now we've
dragon
got a
warrior
first
ladies
look
all
at
start
the
to
First
blend together a
Descendant,
little bit.
next-generation action looter shooter from Nexon. The cross-play open beta is going to be held
Looter
September
shooter.
19th
Looter
to
shooter.
25th.
Let's learn about another looter shooter. They all look the same. Somebody runs out and looks at a thing and then starts shooting. And then loot.
Well, yeah, because that stuff's got loot in it, Scott.
And then they loot, and maybe they shoot some more.
The Descendants are risking their lives.
Nixon.
You tell me I'm in a looter shooter, I will start shooting literally everything I see.
Yeah, because you want to loot it.
Yeah.
I get it.
You see that boar? That could drop an epic item.
That's
That
right.
could be great. That'd be great for me.
Here's what I'd do. I'd shoot him, then I'd loot him.
Man, everybody else can breathe on that planet except her. That's a bum deal.
The robot rabbit thing.
This great place.
Lame.
Despite their
Or
efforts,
wheat.
humanity is still at
Or
risk
people
of extinction.
looking at wheat on the ground.
Wheat.
And you.
Don't rub your fingers through the wheat. Pick it up from the ground.
Got
Stealth.
some cool outfits in this game. It's a looter shooter with cool outfits, for sure.
I mean, that is what you should do in this little genre. Is you need to really impress because they all look like everything looks like Destiny to me. So at least this has some flair to it.
Yeah, I think this looks okay. I'll be a rabbit lady.
You know, oh, I know you'll be a rabbit lady. I will
Bug
not
me.
be that. Ooh, shit.
I don't play video games like I'm being judged by my peers.
by everyone in the lunchroom in high school.
Yeah. Is he Scott Johnson? He played as a lady.
Did
What
you
are
see
you,
that?
Johnson? A lady?
Are you a lady
You're a
now?
lady?
Are you a rabbit? Lame.
Oh, something was happening to her torso.
I know, that was
Not like
wild.
that.
These bosses are cool as shit. The First Descendant.
That's a pretty decent title, too. I will say that.
There's some
I'm not
reviews.
ever going to remember it, but in titles go, it's okay.
I saw an early preview where they weren't too kind about it, but maybe
Everything's fine.
maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Oh, they're making a video game of The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Oh, good, finally.
Busy.
Ooh, dude, shut up. You're
Unit
farming
change is still
underwater?
unit change.
Shit.
I'm worried about you. I heard there was a storm coming.
This might be
Fine,
my
I'm
jam.
underwater. What's it going to do?
This could
Pass
be
over me?
This could be for me.
Time to what, Stan?
I don't know if I need stand drama, but
I'm
gonna drink.
We're upping the extraction rate. Maximum output.
I'm gonna drink away my
I
feelings.
don't expect you to understand.
I'm underwater
You're not the
Stan.
only one who's suffering. I need you with me here, now.
I will be.
Uh-oh. Getting picked to death. by
Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
Under the waves. Well, that's coming to the Game Pass. Oh no, this is coming to Game Pass. Oh, is this the little roundup?
As a trailer for Game Pass.
Oh, all right. They're about to set it off. We're about to sign
People
up.
are into that Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. People are saying that's pretty good.
Yeah, I heard all right things about it. It's 2 villains and then 4 survivors, I think, is the deal, which is kind of unique. It's interesting. Sets it apart from Dead by Daylight and whatever else is doing.
Although, man, Dead by Daylight's getting the alien. Did you see that?
Yes.
That's
I don't think I
pretty
could.
cool.
I don't think I could do it. That's scary as shit. That game is. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to play the Texas one either unless we all do it.
Joining me now, Troy Baker, Roger Clark, Julia Brown, the stars of Fort Solace, which is out today on PlayStation and PC. Guys, welcome to Gamescom.
Was that Fort Solace we were just watching?
So fun. Tell us a bit about this project. What can you tell us?
I have some confusion.
No, that was
Look
a
at
lot
these
of
people.
games,
You
right?
guys are insane.
Hey, that's that guy from the Walking Dead TV show. He played
The guy that got his head.
He played the pedophile's friend.
Yeah, the pedophile buddy. Buddy is the pedophile.
At the core of this experience is unraveling the mystery of Fort Solace.
He's
You're gonna do that by.
And he had no other involvement with Last of Us at all.
Learning about their
He's
stories,
just
and that's
no other
pedophiles.
connection.
We just wanna
Nothing to
throw
do with
ourselves
Joel.
into.
None of that.
No, barely saw Joel. Mostly interacted with Ellie.
I played.
10 people, 2 years.
I've told you this. I played Modern Warfare 2 with that dude and Liam every weekend for months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was before any of his big stuff, so he wasn't really known yet.
It was a real joy
And,
to work on, and it's a joy to see
He used
what
to do.
indie studios are capable of in this
Can
day
never
and age.
remember
It's a
his
real
name.
thrill.
Dude from 30 Rock. He was on SNL.
Independent game. Juliet, this is,
His name on 30 Rock was barely different than his real name. He got in an accident. Tracy Morgan. He did the most crazy Tracy Morgan I've ever heard in my life. It was so dead perfect. And we would just laugh until he shot us in the head and realized, oh yeah, we're playing this game.
Watch these guys and learn.
And you guys did.
It was really fun
full-on,
though, but then he got
performance
very
captures,
big,
tease
very
of your
quick,
character
and
there,
then
Juliet. What can you tell us about kind of
I'll probably
what
never
we're gonna
play
see
with
in
him
this
again.
launch trailer? 'Cause it is
He
really
did
an
commit. He
amazing
committed to come on
narrative
core
experience,
sometime.
right?
I've just never followed up on it.
Independent game, but done
What?
on a big
Yeah,
God.
I know.
You
I
one of
know.
the best
I
things
should.
about
I
working
should
with
ask
Troy, I
again.
remember
He'll
coming
do
in
it. I'll
for
bet.
lunch
I just
and
have
we
to
were
ask.
doing the mocap, and I walked into the
I hate
foyer,
bugging
and
people.
there I see Troy's butthole. I mean, the hole is butt made. And we were,
Did he just say he saw Troy's butthole?
Into this, we literally
He did.
And
He
there's a hole in the wall that was made by my butt.
I think they've been holding on to that joke. And the
Yeah,
Germans
they
don't.
were
The
ready-
Germans
they were
are.
ready for it.
The Germans are dead quiet, as you notice. We do not make fun of the butthole.
The butthole is sacred.
Sacred butthole.
And they're going to have a night that they will never forget.
Ooh,
It's
okay.
a thrilling ride.
Well, let's get a little.
I'll
teaser
get
as we
Liam
said
on the
it's
show
out
too.
today.
I just don't. I feel
Here is
bad
the
asking
launch
friends for
trailer
things.
For
I don't
Fort
know.
Solace. Thanks so much, guys.
I'm a
Well,
t-
if they offered,
I know, but I'm a bad
It's
booker.
one thing if they offer. It's another thing to just bug your friends.
It's like,
and both of those are okay. You don't do it as a direct invite with friends. You go, oh man, it'd be cool to have you on course.
I just never
you see
want.
what they say.
I just never want any one of these people to ever feel like I'm trying to take advantage of that friendship. I would hate that.
No, nobody.
I
think
know,
that.
but
Especially
I
if
just
you
am
do
saying.
it right. It's like this, Scott. It's like, here's how I would do it. If I wanted you on Frog Wrestling, I'd
Yeah.
be like, man, Scott, it'd be cool if you could actually come on Frog Wrestling sometime.
Yeah.
And then I wait and see, and if you go, yeah, like you just did, I'd go, okay, well, I know not to invite Scott. He's not here too.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's just a weird thing.
It's a code. They know what you're doing by saying it would be cool. You know what what they're saying by how they respond, and you just it's like the polite way of doing things.
Yeah, no, you're right. All of these things are true. But part of me knows the reason these guys like me and text me and talk to me is because I'm not like everyone else in their public life.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't want to. I'm being overly cautious, 100%. But I don't know. That's why I just don't want to be. I would be destroyed if Liam ever went, oh, I think Scott's only
Behind
my
all
friend
great
because he wants me on it.
discoveries
You know, I would just hate that.
lies a journey.
Yeah.
But I probably have I'm undershooting, overselling. No, what's the word? I'm doing whatever I'm
And
doing.
adaptation.
Whoa, look at this.
Hot Wheels.
From the creator of SnowRunner, and the other one comes
of hope.
Chore core game about checking shit out. People love these.
Matters.
These difficult terrain games.
There's a solution.
I didn't even know this was a genre.
Oh yeah, people love it. The snow one and the mud one are very popular. I think this is the same dev as for the snow one. But
I don't understand this. Like, I don't understand looking at a mountain that clearly is not designed to have your stupid car on it.
For every destination.
I mean, you know,
an expedition.
It's the thing about we don't belong on the moon, but we're gonna go there anyway. It's that human
Yeah,
instinct.
but this is a hill you could just climb up. You don't like it's. You don't have to put your car on the mountain.
Yeah.
You could just go up a mountain.
All right, our next stop, the Crew Motorfest, a vibrant open world.
Oh no, this
welcomes you to the ultimate festival for car lovers, Motorfest.
boy, they just
here.
want the crew to succeed so bad. I feel like that game is just Ubisoft is just constantly going, we know this is good, we swear. We swear it is. No one's buying it, but we love it.
The Crew, you guys.
Yeah, the Crew 2, yo. Look at cars with names on them.
I feel like we need to just call Garrett whenever these trailers come up and be like,
He loves
how's this
stuff.
move the needle, man?
Yeah, he loves car games.
Does it do it? I don't know. It looks like cars to me.
Forza Horizon 5 kind of owns the space at the moment. I feel like these guys want that. But also, you know what I don't like about this or what's the Riders one? And the one where they're on bikes a bunch, but they also do like hover suits and street luge and all that.
BMX.
Whatever the hell it is. I want them to just pick a road. Literally just say this is an ATV game. And then really focus on that. I don't want to try motorcycles and then do a four-wheeler and then that isn't interesting to me at all. Because it throws me off. It's like, well, this motorcycle's nothing like that car I just drove. Oh, this is a new game. The Crew Motorfest is a new game.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Crew 2 still.
I thought with how much my son likes cars and all that, he might like to see me play a little of Forza Motorsports 5.
Yeah.
And so I started the game, and I'm not kidding, it took me 15 minutes to figure out how to get into the game out of the main menu. I could not figure out how to play the game. I could go to the garage, I could paint my car, I could see cars I could download, I could see my garage, I could see user creations. I could not figure out how to play the actual game.
You are not.
I felt like such an old man.
You are
Oh
not
my God.
incorrect. The UI it's a funky start the game game. You're totally right about that. Boy, did you hear everyone cheer? They've really come a long way from you guys suck at launch too.
We both played it after the anime came out, and this is one of my favorite games I've ever played.
I know, I loved it.
This game.
Loved it. Part of me wants to start a fresh run because I don't think my build's very cool.
I think I'm going to once this expansion comes out. I kind of wanted to play again, but I've been fighting the urge to until this comes out.
Let's see the dildos. We had lots of those last time. What do we got this time?
New guns.
Idris Elba wields a dildo.
Home stretch. Getting a ripper to overclock your chrome before the fight?
I played a girl in this game.
Not a bad idea.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's impressive. Me too, actually.
It wasn't just to see her nude
Get this show
either.
on the road.
No.
Nope.
Weird. That's
Yeah.
crazy, because usually that's the only reason anybody plays anything in any video game.
I'm not even sure I liked her personality, but I still played her.
I thought her performance was really good.
It was all right. I feel like Cassandra has ruined me on all video games ever.
I mean, Cassandra's she's top tier, but
It'd be cool if you could port her around to other games.
she's just in all games
Yeah.
now. You
She
just want to play as Cassandra and
Yeah,
everything.
and she's got that Greek accent and the same personality. Just put her in Cyberpunk.
It just becomes like a third option. Do you want to play as option A, B, or Cassandra?
Mhm.
Like that's what the C stands for.
Yep. Ooh, way better car shit. I still say this game would have been. Oh, how do I say
That was
this?
vehicle combat. All right.
Ooh, fun.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Makes
They
me
did
want to net run because shooting out of cars I don't really like. Oh no, revamp police. They didn't care what I did last time. Are they gonna care now?
Yeah, this was the big talk. They were going to
No.
redo the police entirely. The whole system's different now.
Police did not give a shit. They would be in a shootout with somebody and I would walk up and kill like 3 people with a grenade and they were like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Keep moving. They'd say to you. I'm pretty excited. When's this out? Too much new shit.
You will hear from
Next
us.
month.
This
Literally
I
next month.
guarantee.
Boy, they didn't show any Idris Elba.
Well, you gotta save it. Save your Idris Elba, save your Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I guess
It's
so.
so close, and here to talk a little more about what we've just seen is Yulia Primok, gameplay designer from CD Projekt Red.
Yulia?
Like, welcome
That's
to
a cool
Gamescom.
name. I love that.
Hey, I'm excited to be here today.
Well, we're excited to get in depth about what we just saw because there are a lot of upgrades coming. We just saw a lot of upgrades.
Her
and
Polish
changes
accent
that are
is
coming to
cool.
Phantom Liberty. Where do we even start?
So basically, we've prepared a major overhaul of the gameplay experience. So, for example, with our
Oh, she could read me a book every night.
designed perks system, we prepared
Scott, you
many
fall
cool
for
play
voices
styles.
so fast.
I love
man.
it. Voices are everything. Like this, I don't know if you saw. Did you see the picture or the video I sent you of Shadowheart's actress talking?
Yeah,
I've-
they're all doing it now. They're all reading tweets.
Yeah, I noticed that the Lazelle lady did. Somebody photoshopped her to have a tiny nose. That made me laugh.
Yeah, she did a whole filter and she read mean tweets and made fun of the people that were criticizing her character.
Yep.
It was good.
That was
It
great.
good
A lot
TikTok.
about vehicles and how vehicular combat is even.
I don't know if I've ever seen voice actors quite get behind a video game project the way the Baldur's Gate cast has.
Yeah,
They've been all over it.
the-
They're really into it.
The druid dude reached out to us. He listens.
I know. I was shocked by that.
And he's awesome in the game. That druid's a badass.
Crush them
Yeah.
or into like some group of enemies.
I've sent him on his way, so I won't see him for a while, but I really like that
Yeah,
guy.
one more thing is that car chases are gonna be a new, like, renewed experience.
It always
with
throws
the
me when I
revamped
find out certain
police
people listen to our show. It's like,
Okay.
what?
Well, it seems like
Hello.
you're upgrading, you said, across the board with a bunch of different things. And thank you so much for coming out to tell us about it. Like the trailer showed, I know you have something else.
She looks
now,
like
so
she
there
can
wasn't
make your video game, talk about it on stage, but
I'm really
also
happy to
put a
announce,
body in the trunk of the car if you
that
need
a
her
lot
to.
of what we've
You
just
know?
seen in the trailer will also be
She's
coming
got a
to
little bit of like a
Cyberpunk-based
revenge
game
vibe
for
to her.
free for current gen consoles and PC.
I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm getting a vibe.
2.0 update.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I cannot wait to check it out next month. Thank you so much, Julia, for
Thank
joining
you.
us here at Gamescom.
I'm gone. Bye. I need to
All
go
right,
put
tonight we've also got an
Vladimir in
update
back
on
of
the
truck.
Science fantasy strategy game Stormgate, and a
She has a
first
cool
look
voice. She
at
should
one of
be
the
in the game.
factions, The Infernal Hosts.
What do you call it?
Stormgate is a
Oh,
spiritual
Frost
successor
Infernal
to
Host.
classic real-time strategy games.
Oh,
like
this is
Warcraft
the
3
these are the
and
StarCraft
2.
people making their StarCraft game.
Stormgate will feature highly asymmetric armies fighting for control of Earth's future.
I'm actually excited about
Today we
this.
have an early look at our second faction,
Except it's free
the
to play.
Infernal Host. Infernals live and die.
Yeah,
by
that
the code of
concerns me.
victory
That
and
that was
cost.
where
They
my
have
interest
powerful
started
advantage,
to wane,
crowd, fields of
unfortunately.
dark magic
Because it looks
strengthen
awesome.
their armies.
I mean, it looks
The
like what
lowliest
I'm,
Infernal units are the
what I
Warcraft
love
imps.
about
You might
StarCraft.
think
It's
they're
just
cute, but don't get too
graphic
close.
and
Between these powerful
I don't know,
lumbering
it looks
groups
awesome.
and the fiends that they unleash. Infernals will sacrifice everything, including
I think you're
yourselves, to
supposed to
emerge
hear free to play and get
On the
excited
music
and
front,
go,
the
oh, I don't have to
Chainsmokers
pay
are
for
advising
this.
us
But
on our soundtrack.
like, I feel like
We're working
for
with composers like Frank Klepacki
us as
and Manny
gamers,
Conquer.
that's
We'll share
you know
more later this
a
year,
big
including
dark
some of the
mark. You
friends
say
Yeah.
free to play,
and
and
their
you
voices
might as
to
well
our
be
co-op
like, this
campaign.
game will punch your parents.
Yeah. It also feels very StarCraft. Even that logo, like something about all that art direction.
Gamescom always strives to help our
know if
environment.
that's
All of you can help
good
make
or
a change
bad.
with a donation to the Gamescom Forest. Now to present Gamescom Green Studio of the Year, please join me in welcoming Lisa Pack from Playing for the Planet. Lisa?
Green Studio of the Year. Let me think. Who
Every
does the
time
most
I come
environmental?
To Gamescom, I am amazed by the scale of this event and impressed with how each year the team continues to make steps to make it more sustainable. This is being done through the Gamescom Goes Green initiative,
I'm gonna guess
as well
it's,
as by partnering with us at Playing for the Planet. Through Playing for the Planet, the United Nations
I'll bet it's the
has been
Terra
working
Nil,
with
that
the
Terra
games
Nil
industry
company.
to inspire millions of players around the world.
They
to
made that
learn
game
more
about
the
environmental whatever, but
and
every
to
time
take
someone bought the
actions
game, they
that
bought like
benefit
20
the
trees to
planet.
plant or whatever it was.
Whether you are a gamer,
It's probably them.
that
ahead of
could
a
be it.
AAA studio, or an indie developer, all of us can and should play a part. What matters most is that you start somewhere and collaborate, because time is of the essence. And if we don't start now, then
It'd be great
when?
if she retreated back
For
to
those
her
of you who
forest
play
kingdom
games,
where she
many
rules
of
as
you
queen.
are already raising the bar by asking game makers to step
She has a
up
very
and act on
ethereal quality
values
to
that are
her.
important to you. Keep on asking, whether it's for more green content or greater energy efficiency, because your voice counts.
I have passed the test.
For this
and
year's Green
remain
Studio of the Year
Galadriel.
award, we have been looking for bold,
He's just
system-changing,
making up a whole narrative
innovative,
for these
and
people.
creative ways to tackle the
can't help
climate
it.
crisis. And all nominees
She has
this
come
year
from
have
the
done an
forest
amazing job.
lands
To
tell
award
us which
everyone.
studio
Climate
does not
change
threaten
is to
her
stop
home the
emissions
most.
from
Thank you for
happening in the
helping
first
protect
place,
my
And that is
kingdom.
exactly what this year's award winner is actively trying to do. The nominees for the Green Studio of the Year,
Oh, so they're already
based
going
on
to see
companies
nominees.
that have submitted applications, are Frontier, Ubisoft, and Xbox. And this year's winner is
Xbox is very
And
green.
here to accept the award is Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox.
He's freaking everywhere.
Yep.
Phil, what? I'm surprised Phil hasn't been on our show. He just pops up literally
know.
everywhere.
I'm
How
gonna
does
make
Phil
it
have
happen.
time to do anything?
Why isn't he wearing a
accepting
Hexen
this
t-shirt?
award
Boo.
On behalf of an incredibly talented team at Xbox that has worked very hard to put tools in the hands of developers to allow them to see the impact of their code on the energy draw of the consoles. We do this so that we can all play while we continue to make the world a more sustainable place. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
I'm off to play Hexen.
He's like, hold on, I got they're having a convention in Toledo. I'm going to show up
to
at.
Phil and Xbox. Great to have that award.
Someone's
in
going
the
to
show.
mention Xbox.
now
I gotta
with
go.
Judd Cobbler, the
I gotta
founder and
go.
CEO of 11th Hour Games. Judd, this is a big moment.
I
for you
really
guys.
like him.
ARPGs have
I
had
can't
an
help
incredible
it.
Year, but you're an independent
I know
studio
he's,
that's been building
it's a
this
giant
game for a number of
faceless
years.
company in
We're
some
excited
ways,
to tell
but
your
I like
story.
Phil
Tell us
Spencer a
about
lot.
The last epoch.
Absolutely. So Jeff, thanks
Oh,
so
the
much
last
for having
epoch.
me.
We're gonna give a little
First
Diablo
off,
4 a
before
poke in the eye.
Last Epoch, I was not in the games industry. I was just a die-hard action RPG player that dreamt of creating a community-made action RPG. And with the
Like
help of our
Bo.
community,
That could
and
be Bo if
Kickstarter,
he cut his
we were
hair.
able to make that
Put on a
happen.
hat.
And so in Last Epoch, every single skill in the game has its own transformative skill tree. We have 119
Bo's
skills in
intros
the
for
game
the
so
more
far,
core stuff
and
is
we're
so
adding
great.
more
He's
every
always
single
going.
patch. We also have an awesome
Hey there,
deterministic skill
it's
system,
Bo
deep and interesting
from
loot,
More
and multiple
Core.
in-game systems for
That's how he
genius
always does it.
playability.
And puts his hand out.
Jeff, tonight we're
He's so
excited to announce
casual.
our
Yeah.
newest class, the Rune Master.
He has
The Rune Master
permanent
has a unique
weed
mechanic where he's
presentation.
able to invoke any of 40
I
different
think I'm going to
abilities
do
with a
my
single
bonus
button
content
press, making it super
this,
exciting and fun
this
to
week
experiment
when I
and
get a
find your
moment.
perfect play
And it's
style.
going to be,
And the Rune
I'll give you a
Master's gonna be
tease of
joining
what
us
it's going to
September
be.
7th,
Go.
I
and
think
will be
I'm
available
going
play
to have
here
my
all week
core
at
bonus
GameStop.
be on
Amazing. Well, this is
what
such a great
I think
story of this
Blizzard
game. I
needs to
encourage you to check
do
it out.
to
And right
turn
now,
it
we've got
around
a
in
first
hearts
look
and minds
at
for
the Rune Master.
gamers.
Love
Thanks,
it.
Judd. Appreciate it.
Love it. That's a good one. We'll get all kinds of
5 years ago,
talk
Last
around it.
Epoch was a community.
Yeah,
game.
engagement
What if
numbers.
we
Engagement. We can go
All
engagement
about
farming.
engagement.
That's right.
ARPG?
Like making them watch your trailer for the new character in the client. That's what we're doing.
Every single skill would have its own build-defining skill tree.
So I have this early access version of this. This game is pretty freaking rad.
I've heard it's really good.
I just want it to be done so I don't have to just.
Last debug makes crafting.
I don't know. I just kind of want to play it and not think about, well, when's the next update. Let's just play it.
Again, it's genius.
I'm a lousy early access player. I will touch it, like look at a thing, and then I will not look at it again until it comes out. Not always, I guess. There's some stuff.
Yeah.
Shipbreaker I played a lot.
I mean, I'm still hungry for a really good one of these.
Yeah. Read the subtext however you will, everyone listening.
you take that however you want. I'm ready for a really good
Speaking of
ARPG.
cool games, please welcome the winner of Best Mobile Game last year at the Game Awards, Ben Brode from Marvel.
Oh, look at Ben Brode.
Oh, he's ready to go. He's ready to go.
Oh, it's you.
He's wearing plaid.
I know we won Mobile Game of the Year.
You did, yeah.
He's still the funniest interaction I had at BlizzCon.
The entire game.
I walked up to him after. This was the year they announced Hearthstone.
And I'm here to
and I walked up to him to say congratulations.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And I go, Ben, I'm Scott Johnson.
Okay, it's on Steam, rebuilt.
And he goes, oh, the instance. And I said, yeah. You listened before? He goes, I have. It was very zombie-like. I said, well, congratulations on the game announcement. I put my hand out to shake his hand, and he just slowly put his hand out and shook it and just looked at me like he was. He just looked out of his mind, freaked out about the whole announcement. He was in charge of that team. Like, it just seemed like he was kind of losing it. It was a weird feeling.
He has such energy when he's on stage doing stuff. Maybe it just all comes out and he's got nothing left outside of it.
I guess so. I like this animated shit. Make this movie.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Hey, John, let me just remind you of one thing while this plays.
Okay.
See if I can find it here.
Anime Squirrel Girl. Robot Devil Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
It's your favorite mobile music for Snap.
Oh, my
Snap.
gosh. It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Now they've got a proper Steam version, eh? That's cool.
Oh.
I can't play Marvel Snap. I just can't. I gotta be done with it.
Is the Steam version like a real, not just a port of that mobile thing? 'Cause that was bad for a while.
Well, I think that's what that announcement was. It was like, hey, it's for reals now.
They showed Sea of Stars for a hot second. I still can't wait for that. Is it another Game Pass thing? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, now PC game.
Oh yeah, now with PCs. Game Pass, now on PC.
Now on PC, you can play on your personal computer. That's what PC stands for.
Personal computer. What do we got here?
Activating cerebral coral control device.
Oh, I love a good robot helper guy voice. Oh.
You know what I'd really like to have come to personal computer?
What's that?
Social media again.
Yeah, that'd be great. Good social media.
Ever since they killed TweetDeck, it's been the end of it, really.
Yeah, it sucks. The state of it sucks. Dude, this is the Rubicon Armored Core, or what is it?
Armored Core.
Armored Core. Across the Rubicon, or up the Rubicon.
I bought this. I'm gonna play it.
Oh, you already nabbed it,
I'm gonna play
eh?
it because I bought it.
Well, I got a code. Just kidding, I didn't get a code.
Oh my gosh.
I'm teasing. I did not get a code.
Like, hey, two other hosts on Core.
I did not get a code, but I think I am also going to be getting this. I need some reviews. I need to hear some, how'd it go this time?
Yeah, I don't usually do the pre-order sight unseen thing, but I have faith in the developer, and I think my general Transformers fandom just told me I needed a big robot game in my life. So
yeah, kind of hard not to. I'll probably just get it.
Memories form like scars. Cut deep enough.
Oh.
And
We're back to the fantasy. We just did science fiction. Now, fantasy again.
I ran. I begged. I stole.
This is the two genres we do in video games now.
I continue to be surprised that there are not more superhero games out there.
I think it's because there's a notion, whether they're right or wrong, there's a notion that only licensed stuff will sell. And if it isn't Spider-Man or other proven properties, they don't do it. Batman, I guess. I think there's a nervousness to do like, you know, you can do a generic fantasy setting like this and not have it based on Tolkien or Lord of the Rings or something and get away with it. But in hero stuff, I think people don't think that's possible. I don't know why they do that, but I think they do.
I just like, I mean, I would get why you don't do it now, but I think it's surprising that it hasn't been a thing when you think of how big Marvel and even DC to a lesser extent like have been for the past,
I'll cut
you
my
know,
own path through.
what, like 15 years now? Like
Yeah.
we just never, nobody's really capitalized on it. It's weird.
Warhaven, play for free. Okay. No.
How about no?
If that's an MMO, I'll check it.
And the Melee multiplayer
But
PvP game will hit Steam Early
Oh,
Access
never
on
mind. He just
September
described what I
21st.
don't want. Never mind.
Next, I am so
good.
excited to welcome to Gamescom the creator of Mortal Kombat,
Ed Boon.
who's come all the way
Or-
to Gamescom
wait,
to unleash
yeah, Ed
even
Boon.
more news on MK1, which ships in just a month.
Not the other
Please
guy.
join me in welcoming to ONL, Ed Boon.
What is it, John Tobias?
Tobias.
Is that the other guy?
Yeah. He's like Kovalsek or whatever his name was, the Nirvana bassist who just didn't hang around.
Hey, Jeff. Fancy
Just
seeing
gone.
you here. Well,
He
we had
works
a
in
lot of fun with
accounting
you at
now or
Summer Game
something.
Fest revealing the first gameplay of MK, and I got to say, every trailer you drop just
Yeah,
gets
the
crazier
Square
and
Avengers
crazier.
game
So
probably
what did you bring
spooked
to
people
Gamescom?
We brought
in
another
the business.
probably
Yeah.
our craziest
I don't know.
trailer of
It's
all.
so
You know,
weird
since
though,
we-
because
since we
people
introduced
like
the gameplay at Summer Games.
that
Summer
sort of
Game
stuff
Fest,
shouldn't
we
really
couldn't believe
impact.
the
Like
reaction
to me,
that
that gives me less
actually
faith in
gotten
the
their
industry.
hands on
Like
the
if you
game,
can't
which
look
has
at
become
Square
even more
Enix as
exciting.
the
I can't
Avengers
believe
and
the
see
crazy stuff
exactly
people
why
come
that
up with,
failed,
combining the
like
main characters
then
and
you're a
cameo
bunch of people
characters
living
has
in
been a ride.
denial. Like
But
everybody
this,
knew that
this
game was
trailer
not
we
going
have
to be
here
good when it
should,
came out.
give
Like
you an
it
even
was
better
obvious
idea
from the
just
get-go.
how
It seemed pretty
insane
obvious
things get in
early
this
on
game.
to me too.
There are some reveals.
I remember
in it,
watching
I
E3
gotta
shit with
say,
you
it's
going,
Such a great asset. You guys are going
That
to
looks
enjoy
bad.
it. Here it is, Mortal Kombat 1, the brand new
And I
trailer.
played it, and it was okay. Like
Yeah,
it
it's
was
all right.
You know,
Played
it was
okay.
okay, but you
okay ain't
didn't
gonna
sell
cut it.
anybody on
No, and Square's not happy with okay. If anyone isn't, they aren't.
Yeah, Square isn't happy with good. Like Square's like, oh, it sold extremely well.
Not good
Well,
enough.
it's a failure.
Yeah.
Conqueror of the Quatan Plains.
I'm sorry, the what?
All of Outworld is
The
grateful for his service.
Quatan Plains.
They continue to do such good character motion cap face stuff. It's real. These games have been great, especially 11.
Yeah, yeah. Their face stuff is insane.
Yeah.
Did not your
Oh,
illustrious
so these are
father
the
teach you that
people
war
that don't
is
like
the
Liu
last
Kang.
resort? Do not forget that, General.
General Triple Arms, General Quad Arms.
Oh, I saw Motaro.
Yeah, they'd come in for the.
Look at him! Look at him! They even, I feel like, intentionally made him a little like.
Like MK1.
Like, does it look
dumb.
like there's something a little odd about his animation? Like they're trying to stay really true to the era that he was from?
Yeah. I think I've seen that in other examples of that. The tag feature. What's it called? Where they come in and do a thing? Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, that guy's cool. Oh, I like whatever that dude is. He's
I'm so excited for this game. Like, Mortal Kombat getting a cool story mode that I get invested in really has saved this franchise. Like, I love the Street Fighter characters, but I'm terrible at Street Fighter, so I never buy Street Fighter.
Right.
I love the Tekken characters, but I'm terrible at Tekken, so I never buy Tekken. I'm terrible at Mortal Kombat as well, but it's got a story mode, so I buy Mortal Kombat religiously every time it comes out.
Yeah.
Ooh, got him.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
The fighting seems even a little more tactical than it did prior.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, these cameo things really seem to change it up in a sort of crazy way.
Yeah, big time.
Man, that would suck to get kicked by Motaro.
Dude, her hair is... Oh! Ew.
Oh my god!
Shit.
That's rough.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Alright, let's see it. Oh, hair business.
Ooh. Ugh. Okay. Ooh.
Who's your queen?
Foul. He's back there
she
going,
invested
yeah!
in some shampoo.
Yeah, no kidding, right? He just went through his bloody armpits.
There they are.
Yep. Bonus characters.
Looks insane. All right, time for a tonal shift. Era History Untold is making its first event appearance this week at Gamescom. This turn-based grand strategy game is about building and leading a nation throughout alternative history. Here is a first look
Turn-based,
at the gameplay.
Civ style. Let's see. Maybe you can do it. Ooh, Game Pass. Try it for free. Well, sort of for free. Virtually for free. I want a Civ-like to really nail it that isn't Civ.
Let's go back to the beginning. There. The world untouched. No thrones.
I think Humankind was trying to do that.
No history.
They didn't quite pull it off. It's still a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Just people waiting to be led somewhere extraordinary by you.
Because as much as I like returning to Civ 6, I've kind of seen it all, you know. That's a cool Washington. Hey everybody, what you doing now?
Hey everybody, I'm George Washington.
I'm George. I'm
Happy
the
to be here today.
first president.
It's good to see you. Remember, I helped fight in the Revolutionary War.
I sure did. They wanted me to run for a third term, and I wouldn't do it.
You ever think about like how some of these historic figures from a time before there were recordings of them sounded? And like, what if they had really weird voices?
Oh, I'd love to hear it. Oh, look at this combat, jeez. I like little animated shit on my historical things.
Change the world. One thing
You want to sell me? You have little people doing weird little things.
Never be the same.
It's your world now. Aura, History Untold.
It's my world. I can do whatever I want.
Anything you want.
Finally.
The other one was Humankind, Dr. Calhoun, and it was pretty good. It wasn't a killer, but it was pretty good. Whoa, what's going on?
Blizzard has had a long history here at Gamescom, and in its latest game, Diablo 4, it arrived
Diablo?
in June and will be
Diablo.
Ah, Jeff, I see you're another man of good taste that knows it's pronounced Diablo. I wasn't in the fourth game, which may tell you a little something about its quality.
They were too busy putting me in Immortal.
Dead.
What are they doing here? Is this another season thing?
Their throats torn open.
Or are they doing, they can't say expansion yet.
Even as
Can you imagine if this was an announcement of the expansion?
That'd be weird.
Holy shit.
the desperate and the brave.
I don't think they'd do it with this 2D animation thing anyway. I think it's a new season. Season
It changed them,
of the Witch Doctor.
killed them,
I'd be into that.
brought them back.
Nazebo.
Hungry. I have fought this plague
Oh.
a long time.
You're not getting demon hunters, are you?
Different.
Why would they do that?
A
Rogues
survivor.
are demon hunters now.
All of their strengths and none of our weaknesses.
I mean, that's a description of the demon hunter.
Unexpected.
Tongue hanging out. That's a pretty good effect.
Never see you coming.
They just show killing the kid because it's a kid.
Hunt them. Kill them.
What is actually happening?
Realm of darkness.
They're putting rogues in the video.
Again. That'd be funny if it was a class announcement about a class that's already in the game. Season of Blood.
Season of Blood.
So it's vampiric something. All right.
So they did Disease Blood using the Death Knight principle. The next season will be Cold.
There you go.
Season of the Blood and the general manager of the Diablo franchise at Blizzard, Rod Ferguson.
Oh, I like Rod Ferguson though. He's a good guy.
Hi, everyone.
The game sold well, but apparently not enough for an actual cinematic of any kind.
No.
First video game,
Still doing.
Well, for seasons, that's all I'll ever do.
Video game.
But
I
expansion,
have
you
always
expect a big
appreciated
thing,
the
I'm
power
sure.
of storytelling in all its different forms, and in some ways,
her
video
voice.
games are very much
Do you
like
hear that voice?
interactive cinema now.
Yeah.
So
Another
I was
person
so
on
excited
stage could read
play
me to
this
sleep.
character, and yeah, thank you
Nothing
for
creepy,
inviting me to
you know.
work.
No, that is creepy. Scott, if you went out on the street and you approached somebody and said, "Hey, you have a nice voice. Would you read me to sleep?" That is creepy behavior.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So
You're right.
Eris is a seasoned vampire hunter. She is going to be your badass warrior companion.
I like that we were all guessing a new class was getting announced, and instead they're just like, "No, it's a new quest line for a new season."
In October.
You know, the second season, the one where they fix resistances to where resistances actually work in the game.
Good to know. Rod, tell us a bit about what we can expect from this new Diablo season in October.
Well, Jeff, you know, Diablo is about creating that ultimate power fantasy. And obviously, a lot of people have been doing it. We have over 12
You said that last time, Rod, and then you nerfed everything in the game to shit right before the season came
to say
out.
thank you. We're so appreciative of their enthusiasm and all the players.
I don't think
feedback.
Rod knew
It's going to help us make great
that
seasons
John
for
would be
years to
here.
come. Now, for our
You know?
second season of
It's
Blood,
all about the
we get to
power
join Eris
fantasy,
as a
so we're gonna nerf you to hell and back, and then you can build it back
full
up.
vampiric powers and become kind of a daywalker, a vampire
It's also
that
not
becomes
a.
vampire
I wouldn't argue
and
that
ultimately
Diablo's all
tracks
about the
down and
ultimate
chases
power
down
fantasy.
the
Diablo's
big
about
bad vampire lord. Now,
loot.
that's season 2, and that's October.
Yeah.
If you really want to just boil it down to this essence, it's loot for
Season of
me.
Malignant. So, you know, seasons are a great time to start with Diablo because we all begin at the same place. So come join us in Diablo.
Amazing. All right, well,
Here's
thank you
another
both for
reminder
making
that
the
you will
trek
be
here to
starting
GamesCom
over.
in
Yep.
Germany, and we can't wait
Come
to,
do it.
show
Yeah, we don't want to
Eris
confuse
more
anybody.
in October.
This game.
Rod, thank you so much. Thank you.
I wonder if they've had meetings where they're like, you know what? If we should have been more
European-made game about hope, love, friendship.
long-term. Your character you made matters. About how we do these updates in these seasons.
I'm gonna just say, I think Kane Acadian in the chat really nailed it. 10 new quests and vampire enhanced mobs.
Yeah.
That is exactly how that read to me. It's like, hey, what if we replaced disease with vampirism and did the same season all over again?
I hate how right that sounds.
Just K-pop.
Turn it down.
Leave my music alone. Shut the hell up.
Ooh, she's got that cool skin thing.
Words have power.
What do you call that?
They can give you strength.
I don't remember the name, but they're starting to include it in like character customizations now.
Yeah,
Like,
lots
it's
of
a
games
thing.
have
Like,
it
it's
now.
I think it's in Diablo.
It is.
Maybe it's not Diablo.
No,
it's
it's
definitely in Baldur's
Diablo.
Gate.
It's definitely in Diablo. My character has it in there, or the first character I made.
The question is,
What is this? A little on the stiff animation side of things. Dustborn.
I think we can all agree that my trailer voice was better than yours.
Okay, I can't tell. I don't know. Oh, I like this. What do we got going here? This art style's killing me. I love it. It's like what is going on, dude? I'm in on whatever this is. Stardew Valley for weird people.
Yeah, this does look like the most Scott game we've seen.
It looks great.
In case anybody wonders when Scott sees anime and gets mad about anime, and you go, well, what does Scott like? This.
That's not always true. It depends.
No, but like, I mean, this is your equivalent where you're like, there's some people that are like, I love the anime aesthetic. I don't really care what it is. You did not really seem to care what game this is. You were just excited about it.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
think that this is your art style that you're just kind of in on.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm here with Sam Lake, who's going to take us to a very dark place.
Max Payne.
Oh, this guy was there for
Welcome to GamesCom.
his last thing.
This game is coming out
He had
in
the
October,
huge shoes. Look how big and
we've
long
had
those
so
shoes
much
are.
fun. We announced this a few years ago at the Game Awards and at Summer Game Fest.
That's what
I
I'm thinking.
can never see him without just thinking about Max Payne's face. Like that's it. It's the only thing I can see.
It's like, to me, it's like Joel McHale and Max Payne had a baby when I look at him.
Thank you for having
Can you see the Joel McHale a little bit?
Yeah, I see the Joel McHale. But I just picture original Max Payne's face, just that like I'm taking a poop face that he was making through the entire game.
Jeez, Dr. Calhoun hated that style? Jeez, Dr. Calhoun, let your feelings be known.
Well, see, now you get to know what it's like when you complain about anime from the get-go.
I guess so. Depends again on the anime. I might see some and go, ooh, and I might be some I go, okay. It's usually the cutesy little bunny ear girls. That's what I don't want.
Years he's writing, and he comes from New York City, and for years
He is making he's making the Max Payne grimace.
New York City.
His default face.
The dark place.
That's so weird.
The shape of a nightmare in New York City.
But then it also weirds me out when he talks because he was also the face for like all the cutscenes in Max Payne 1. But then they had that one guy doing like a different voice for him where he was like, tears fall like beads of sweat from my face.
Oh, yeah.
And so the voice that comes out of his mouth doesn't seem right because I feel like he should talk like Max Payne.
Are they also a Polish developer, chat? I think they are.
For Alan Wake 2. Sam, thank you so much.
The name, I forgot the name of the damn
Do you want him to read you to sleep?
No.
Oh, so it's strictly a woman
I
thing?
like the ladies, yeah.
But it's not creepy, though.
No, it's not creepy at all.
It's not creepy, but I only will let women do
I
this.
only let women read me to sleep. Well, that's not true. There's certain men's voices I would let read me to sleep, sure. But not his. His would drive me crazy. What is this?
This is Max Payne.
I guess
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake. I guess
wrong person.
Yeah, I guess Alan Wake's full of these weird video things, but show me the game.
This is in the game. I'm sure this is in the game because they always put live action stuff in their games. Always. There he is. There he is in Max Payne. I saw him. I saw Max Payne in this trailer.
Yep, he's in there.
It's my fault. He got out. Wake has a double. Where is he now?
Do I really want to play Max Payne too?
Alan Wake.
I mean, shit. I keep doing like you did.
I've infected you. Season of infection. No,
Season of infection. Everybody. Sorry, vampires or whatever. Blood.
Next season, the season of werewolves.
So that was interesting. They didn't show the girl who's like the main character in Max Payne 2, I thought. Well, there she is on the cover right there. Look at her.
Yeah.
Interesting tact.
Absolutely amazing.
The Germans don't like the
that's gonna do it
females.
For opening night live, we have so many amazing games.
ONL. Now I get the ONL. I didn't know that stood for Opening Night Live.
Online. Jasmine, thank you for co-hosting. And I gotta say, we got a lot of great games coming up in the next few months. So I hope you enjoy the rest of Gamescom and get ready for what's going to be quite a debate.
I hope those
about
dudes
Game
from
of
the first
Year.
part
And
feel
speaking of
bad.
Game of the Year,
You know?
I'm happy to announce
They
tonight
don't.
the Game
That-
Awards
like if they feel bad about anything, it's that
December.
they
We got
didn't
a date
disrupt
for ya.
enough.
Thursday, December 7th, the show will
How
be
do you live
streaming
like
live
that?
everywhere. It is our 10th
How is that a
show,
way
which
to
I
live?
can't believe we've been doing it for 10 years.
I don't know,
We'll be live
man.
at the
I
Peacock
find
Theater
that's
in LA on
just
Thursday,
so
December 7th,
stark.
and I hope to see you then. It's going to be a very, very special show. Thanks again for watching Gamescom Opening Night Live.
It's no way to live,
See you
man.
again next year. Good night,
See you
everybody.
next year. I want to hear later what happened to those guys. They, you know, laws are different in Germany. I want to hear.
They're never coming home.
Did you have them murdered? Well, there you go. There was more newish stuff in there than I expected. Because they were all warning us that these are all known properties. Don't get too excited about games.
Yeah, I did see that where people were like, it's all stuff that's already been announced. And there was a lot of it for sure. It's not like it was announcement, but it was better than I thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought there was more new stuff I hadn't seen. I'm trying to think if there's anything that really bummed me out. Not really. Diablo bummed me out.
Diablo, I pulled up Twitter post this, and Diablo is bragging about Season of Blood. Do you want to hear what they're...
Yes. Or do I? I do.
This is what they decided to put in the tweet, okay?
There you go.
Take that for what it is. 5 new and returning endgame bosses.
Great. So what does that mean? 1 is new and the 4 are returning, or what does that mean?
Updates to renown rewards. Updates to gem and stash storage. Updates to resistance and status effects.
And much more, it says.
No, that's... Oh, yeah, they do say that. Yeah.
They say that. I don't know what that means.
And much more. But that's what you decided to lead with?
Let me see I shouldn't read replies, but I'm going to read. I'm looking at the same post now.
Yeah.
Should have been in season 1.
Yep.
Says one guy. Another guy says, still no runes or rune words, which were supposed to be in at launch. Power creep will be exacerbated more, just like Diablo 3 was. Item trading, runes, and rune words. Well, he said that twice. That's weird. Okay. This guy says, D-Force back on the menu, boys. Like a Lord of the Rings orc. Let's see. Just give us a new class already, says Whimpering Fingus. It's a season of quality of life, says another. No paladin, no sale, says another. Also, the link is 404. Good job, Blizzard. That's going great over there in Diablo Town.
Yeah, that's going great. They just continue farming wins over for Diablo.
Well, what are you going to do? Well, that was really fun anyway, and huge thanks to everybody who came out and watched today live with us. We know you could spend your time somewhere else, but you chose to do it here. That makes us happy. And if you missed any of this, I'll be putting up both the video version and the audio version of this shortly to all the places we put this stuff, including the Patreon page, Discord, socials, YouTube, whatever, the podcast. So you'll be able to get your hands on all of it. John, thanks for hanging out with me, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
The pleasure was mine. Have fun. Tell your kids hi. They're all your kids. Some are steps, some are not, or one isn't. It doesn't matter. It can all be kids, right?
Yeah. I'll tell them all. I'll tell all of them.
Oh, weird.
No, it looked fantastic. It looked really good. I love the open world aspect of it.
That's weird. Sorry, Garrett just texted me, and I never. Let's see. It's some Final Fantasy 14 thing. You'll never know sadness like this moment. What does that mean? All right, I'll talk to him after. I thought it was.
You gotta look.
I don't know what that is. I'll send it to you in a minute because maybe you'll make sense of it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening, John. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you on Thursday. Everybody else, hey, what are you gonna do? You're gonna leave? That's what you're gonna do. That's where you're going. I know you. You know me. Go be yourselves, and I'll see you soon.